Well, good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Live tonight from Varsity Gymnasium in Pittsfield as the Pittsfield Sockies play host to the Rushville Industry Rockets in both junior varsity and varsity action. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Hull. Nick Niebuhr alongside. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Also, Jack and John there at Griggsville tonight as the Tornadoes take on the Greenfield Northwestern Tigers. You can catch that game also live on YouTube at Central Illinois Sports. And then Michael Smith is carrying the junior high volleyball squad for the PCS Lady Braves as they're at home tonight in junior high volleyball action. So lots of action going on here tonight and throughout the rest of the week. We'll talk more about that, the matchup between the Sockies and the Rockets, and more on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Including windshields, rock chip repair, side glass, and back glass.
Press Yours on You would like to thank everyone in our community for your support in the past 15 years. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space with spirit wear for Unity Mustangs, Liberty Eagles, Brown County Hornets, and our hometown Central Panthers. Businesses, let us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We are excited to now offer lasered hat patches. With limitations on attendance to local sporting events, we are excited to help bring you this game. Press Yours on You, 506 Westwood, Camp Point, Illinois.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Spring will be here before you know it. Don't let busted screens leave you feeling cooped up when the nice weather arrives. Pike County Glass is your one-stop shop for screen and window repair. From storm window and screen repair to screened in porch installation, Pike County Glass does it all and more. All with high-quality craftsmanship and products, plus customer service that is second to none. Call Pike County Glass at 217-285-4275 or stop by at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Pike County Glass, West Central Illinois' glass experts.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Sockies and the Rushville Industry Rockets tonight. First, the junior varsity contest where the young Sockies are 2-0 and the Rockets are 1-0 on the season. So a good matchup here this evening. Then the varsity teams will go head-to-head as the Socky varsity team is 2-0 on the year. Rushville Industry 0-1 on the season. Other games we'll be bringing your way this week. On Thursday evening, we'll have junior high basketball action from PCS as the Braves take on Quincy Catholic. Also on Thursday, it's high school girls basketball action here from Varsity Gym as the Lady Sockies play host to Minden Unity. We'll also have volleyball action for you from Minden Unity as the junior high Lady Braves take on the Lady Colts. Then on Friday evening, it's a varsity-only game as Pittsfield plays host to Brussels right here. And then North Green will host Griggsville Perry. We'll turn around quickly on Saturday at 10 o'clock junior high boys game as the Pittsfield Braves take on Triopia. And then we'll head north to Augusta as the Southeastern Suns will play host to Griggsville Perry. So that's the action coming up for you this week on Central Illinois Sports. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook, give us a follow on Twitter so you too can keep up to date with all going on throughout the area here on Central Illinois Sports. This young Pittsfield Saki JV team off to a good start on the season. A lot of energy, a very deep bench, and Coach Scott Bacon has to like what he's seen so far out of his young squad. And this Rushville Industry Rockets team, they're 1-0 on the season, so they're hungry to hit the court as well and try to keep that unblemished record alive. Some people will say, well, the JV record doesn't mean anything, and I guess, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't. But if you're going to play a game, you might as well try to win it, and that's what both of these two teams will be doing here tonight. There are some fans in the stands with the IDPH rule change. The Saki faithful have been able to assign 2 participants per player, cheerleader, or sockette to be able to attend the contest. So there will be some fans in the stands for the home team here tonight, and we're certainly glad they are here. And for those of you who still are unable to get in the gym, we are glad you've joined us on Central Illinois Sports. A timeout, we'll take a look at the starting lineups. We'll have the play-by-play in junior varsity action as Pittsfield and Rushville go head-to-head on Central Illinois Sports.
Sharing a big family moment, working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, you can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's the new beginning. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investments, member SIPC. It's time for you to find out the difference that thousands have found with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville. If you're looking for a new Ford, Lincoln, or maybe a used car, truck, or SUV, why don't you take the short drive to Jacksonville, Illinois? Westtown Ford. They have the best sales and service in the area, and what a selection, thousands to choose from. It's Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, 30 minutes from high prices. Phone 217-245-7101 or go to westtownford.com. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. No job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, we couldn't resist. Call Braden today at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, and Liberty. Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Our friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or just making a deposit. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. For the Junior Varsity Rushville Rockets squad, they will start at a guard spot. Let's get the right information down in front of us here. Maddox Crozier will start. He is a sophomore at the guard spot. Tyler Bickerman will play guard as a sophomore, and Bronson Bartlett will be at the third guard spot. The forwards will be Adam Sipes and Alton Clark for the Rockets. Clark, Sipes, Bartlett, Bickerman, and Crozier for the 1-0 Rushville Industry Rockets. For the Pittsfield Saki JV team, they'll start at a guard, a 6'1 sophomore, Adam Musgrave. At a second guard is the 5'10 freshman, Brennan Tomhave. And at the third guard is the 5'11 freshman, Justin Pinnock. At a forward, he's a 5'11 freshman, Connor Allen. And at the other forward, the 6'2 freshman, Eli Mendenhall. Mendenhall, Allen, Pinnock, Tomhave, and Musgrave for the Saki JV team, who is 2-0 on the year. Our scoreboard sponsor throughout the night tonight and the season on Central Illinois Sports is Trash Queen. They're serving Pike, Adams, Scott, and Morgan counties with residential, commercial, and roll-off services. They offer 10-yard, 15-yard, and 20-yard roll-off containers. Call 217-320-4320 for Trash Queen. Glad you're with us tonight on Central Illinois Sports. The Rockets will get the ball first as the dangerous tip-off has been eliminated from high school basketball, just like they wanted to get rid of kickoffs in the NFL. Finally, they got rid of that as it was really wreaking havoc on programs. Inbounding it will be the Rockets, and Bickerman's got the basketball to play the point out front. Passes it off on the left side to Crozier. He'll try the dribble drive in, right past Pinnock and in for two, and a quick 2-0 advantage for the squad from Rushville Industry as Crozier has his first two of the night. 2-0 Rockets on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Musgrave with it, works it out top to Pinnock. Now it goes to Tom Have. Tom Have will dish it off to Allen on the wing. On the short corner it goes to Mendenhall and against the zone. Now Musgrave with it out top to Tom Have. Just underway in the first quarter. 2-0 Rushville Industry with the early advantage. Brennan Tom Have over on the right wing to Musgrave, who was kind of surprised to see the ball coming his way. 1-2-2 zone for the Rockets. But pressure being applied out front, and the ball now tipped and stolen away. Turnover number one by the Sockies. Larson, a layup good by Bickerman at the other end, and a 4-0 lead for Rushville Industry as they're off to a hot start of this one, turning the Sockies over there. A minute into this contest. Musgrave with it on the wing left side. Not a lot of movement for the Sockies against the zone here in the first two possessions. Tom Have now to Pinnock on the right wing. They'll work a long skip pass to Musgrave. Free throw line, Allen. Good spot in the zone. Shot up, won't fall. Rebound down to Pinnock. He'll spin, put it back up off the window, and in for two. Justin Pinnock with his first two and puts the Sockies on the board. Quickly into the front court, though, go the Rockets. Shot it up, no good by Clark. Rebound out of bounds. It will stay with Rushville Industry underneath. Rushville Industry wasting no time to get the ball back down the court after the made basket by the Sockies and caught Pittsfield a little slow of foot that time. Inbounds pass here from Bartlett to Bickerman. Left side three, no good. Rebound underneath, put back up, won't fall by Sipes. This time the rebound to Pinnock for the Sockies. Trying to tie or take the lead. Here's Tom Have. He says, let's have a lead. Three, good. Brennan Tom Have from downtown. He's got his first three. And the first lead change of the contest sees the Sockies lead 5-4 with 6:07 to play in the opening quarter. Crozier takes the ball to the front court to Bickerman. Dribbles to the free throw line, back out front. Crozier for a three, and the answer, and it's good. He says, anything you can do, I can do better. And it's 7-5 now. The Rockets back on top on the second lead change of the contest. Maddox Crozier has 5 points. 5:40 to play in the first quarter. Sockies back on the attack with Pinnock in the corner right side. Works it to Allen. He'll throw the long skip pass to Musgrave in the corner left side. Looks for an opening against the zone. Ooh, nice catch by Allen as the pass was behind him. But Tom Have out top. Now Pinnock turns down the three. Shovels it around to Musgrave. Dribble drive, baseline, gets to the rim. Shot no good, fouled. And he'll shoot 2 shots. It's the first foul against either team this evening. 5:20 to play in the first, and that one whistled against Tyler Bickerman. And to the free throw line shooting 2 shots will be Adam Musgrave. Musgrave, the sophomore, stands about 6 foot tall. And his first free throw is up and good. Illini Express, they're here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients ages 18 months and older with no appointments necessary. Learn more about their services at IlliniHospital.org. Second one no good. Mendenhall the rebound at the Tom Have three off the mark. Rebound this time secured by Alton Clark. And one of the Sockies is over the back, and that will be freshly into the contest, Caden Anstead, his first, team first. 7-6 the score on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 5:14 to play in the opening quarter. Here's a ball tipped and run down by Bartlett in the backcourt. Bronson Bartlett with the alliteration name to Tyler Bickerman. 5:02 to play in the first quarter. Bickerman's now picked up the bounce against the man-to-man of Nolan Daniel. Sockies have done some subbing. Daniel and Anstead checked into the contest as Pinnock and Allen sat down. Here's a three on the way from the corner. Way too long by Bartlett. Weak side rebound down to Mendenhall. He'll work the outlet pass to Daniel. He'll play the point as Pittsfield looks to regain an advantage. 4:40 to play in the first. Right side, Tom Have with the basketball. 1 of 2 from 3 to start the night tonight. Now to Anstead. Over to Tom Have again. Fakes the shot to Anstead out front. He'll throw a pass right into the hands of the defender. Stolen away. Turnover number 2. Bickerman with the steal. Layup at the other end. Good on the run out. Tyler Bickerman's got 4 and makes it a 9-6 advantage for the Rockets. They've led by as many as 4 in this contest. 4:15 to play in the first. Tom Have with it on the wing right side. Not a lot of full court pressure by either squad in this game to this point. Now Musgrave has picked it up. Looks for an opening. near the half-court center circle to Brennan Tomhave. Short corner, they find Anstead to Mendenhall in the lane. Right-hand hook good. Eli Mendenhall's got his first two. And again, cuts the Rushville Industry lead to 1, 9-8 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Bickerman into the front court, finds Crozier. Dribble drive in, good pass off, shot off the high glass and in for two. It's Alton Clark with his first two of the night. And the Rockets have come to play. They're up 11-8. 3:35 to play in the first quarter. Next dead ball will get one of those ever-elusive mask breaks. Both teams really shooting the ball fairly well. The Sockies just with a pair of turnovers. Here's Daniel for a three on the way, no good. Rebound down to Bickerman. He grabs the board. Musgraves over the back. His first, team's second, with 3:23 to play in the first quarter. It'll be out of bounds, length of the court to go for Rushville Industry. And we'll have the 1 minute break for the mask break and an opportunity for you to hear from the Pittsfield High School cheer squad.
Go.
In the charming town of Pittsfield, Illinois, awaits a dining experience sure to impress. Nucci's Restaurant, specializing in Italian cuisine, succulent steaks, seafood, pasta, burgers, sandwiches, and scrumptious desserts, all made to order. Mouth-watering and high-quality dishes at affordable prices. Nucci's is the perfect setting for a dinner date or a family meal. It's more than dining, it's an experience. Check out Facebook for live entertainment. Once you experience Nucci's, it will become a favorite destination.
3:23 to play in the first quarter. 11-8 advantage for the Rushville Industry Rockets on top of the Pittsfield Sockies in junior varsity action here at Voschel Gym. We're back to live action as Rushville Industries got the ball. Good pass down low. Sipes finds the man knifing into the lane, and Bartlett shot no good. Rebound down to Musgrave for the Sockies. He'll work a pass out front to Javen Petty, who's checked into the game for the first time. Long bounce pass now to Musgrave to Ethan Gratton, who's also in for the first time on the night. Petty gets it deep in the corner, works it out to Musgrave. Back to Petty. Long skip pass to Daniel. Daniel on the dribble drive. One bounce and a pass to Petty in the corner for three. Good is Javen Petty from behind the arc. He's got his first three, and we're tied at 11. First tie of the contest on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Bickerman to Crozier right side. He's quick with the ball in his hands, right by his defender. But too quick that time as he just couldn't stop his momentum, dribbled right out of bounds, and a turnover on the Rockets is their first. Here comes Wyatt Fowler into the game for Rushville Industry. He replaces Bartlett. On the other side, Tom Have returns as Adam Musgrave will take a chair. Just over 2.5 minutes remaining in this first quarter. The Sockies with a chance to retake the lead. We've had 2 lead changes in this contest. Pittsfield's led by as many as 1, Rushville by as many as 4. Tom Hay with it on the wing, left side, out top to Petty. Petty will put it on the deck a couple of times in the corner, right side goes to Daniel. Looks for an opening in the zone. Makes a pass a couple of times, now Petty deep in the corner to Tom Hay. He'll put it on the floor to Petty out top. Now Daniel gets it on the right side. Ooh, he had Anstead in the high post open for a moment. Now to Tom Hay, fakes the three to Petty on the wing. One bounce and a pass to Tom Hay. Out top Daniel, free throw line. Anstead threw a bullet pass, too hot to handle, and a turnover on the Sockies is their third of this affair. Rockets have only turned it over once, 1:50 to play in the first quarter. Bickerman will bring the ball toward the front court. Tyler Bickerman is a sophomore for this Rushville Industry squad, guarded by fellow sophomore Nolan Daniel. To Crozier left side. He'll throw a pass, tip stolen away, turnover number 2. Petty on the run out into the front court, doesn't have numbers, might have traveled. Gonna throw it away anyways. He threw it behind Gratton, turnover number 4 by the Sockies. So a little trouble taking care of it here for Pittsfield in the early going. 1:30 to play in the first in the game that's tied at 11. Rockets are 5 of 10 from the floor to start this one. And they're on the attack, trying to break this 11-all tie. Bickerman with it, goes left. Now back to the right, gets to the lane, and is tripped up, fouled on the floor. A foul against Pittsfield here. No shot, says the official. And the foul whistled against Ethan Gratton. That's his first, team third. Going to be ball out of bounds to the Rockets. Bartlett returns for Rushville. Crozier sits down. On the other side, we see Connor Allen return to the fray, as sitting down is Javen Petty. Thank you. Inbounds pass comes in left side. Little floater up, no good by Clark. And the rebound to Petty. He'll work it to Daniel on the run into the front court. 1:07 to play in the first. He throws a pass too wide. Saki's turning it over. About half of the trips down the floor in this first quarter. 5 turnovers. There's still 1:05 to play in the first. Take a little better care of the basketball, they would have had a chance to have a lead in this game. As it is, tied at 11. Bickerman with the ball. He has the pass tipped and stolen away. Turnovers are contagious right now. And look at that. The Saki's caught it again as they turn it right back over. Here's a 3 on the way by Bartlett. No good. But he's fouled by Petty, and he'll shoot 3 shots. Javen Petty with his first, team 4th. And Bronson Bartlett goes to the free throw line to shoot 3 free throws. I didn't see what happened, if Petty didn't give him a chance to come down or if he got him on the wrist. Bartlett went down hard to the floor, though.
He hammered him on the shot.
On the shot it was. Well, it's hard to tell, Nick, because there's some of these guys who are pretty good at embellishing. They have a fine now in the NBA for that and a technical in the college game, and I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar work its way into the high school game. Crozier is back in. Bronson Bartlett, that is, has missed the first 2 free throws, so he'll get a 3rd opportunity here. And he finds the mark that time for his first point of the night. Makes it 12-11 Rockets with 47 seconds to play in the first. Daniel to top, maybe out top, Allen. Over to Daniel, right side, Javen Petty. You would assume Pittsfield could be patient here and hold for a final shot in the quarter. Now Daniel on the dribble drive. Good find to Anstead. He'll put it up, missed the runner. And the rebound pulled down by Clark. Outlet pass goes to Bickerman. He's on the run into the front court. Thought about the pull-up, instead left side to Crozier. He'll try the drive to the middle, kind of throws one up toward the rim, no good. Rebound, Allen with the board for the Sakis. 11 seconds to play in the quarter. Off to Nolan Daniel. Pittsfield down by 1. They'll get the ball to start the second quarter. Will they have a lead? Petty for 3, won't fall. Rebound, Daniel goes up with it. Shot no good. And that's how the first quarter comes to a close. After 1, it's Rushville Industry 12, Pittsfield 11, as you watch high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
When you hear Pike County Glass, what do you think of? Is it storm window and screen repair, commercial doors, windows and storefronts? Maybe it's auto glass repair, including windshields, rock chip repair, side glass and back glass. Or it could be screen and porches, glass showers and doors, and, well, you get the point. Glass is in their name, and glass is what they do. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area with high-quality craftsmanship, products, and customer service that's second to none. You'll find Pike County Glass at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, or call them at 217-285-4275.
Well, we're ready to start the second quarter. 12-11 Rushville Industry on top after a quarter of play. The Rockets are shooting 5 of 12 from the floor, 41.6%. Pittsfield is 4 of 10, 40%, but they've turned it over 6 times. The Sakis have the basketball to start the quarter. Mendenhall finds Daniel. He'll try a dribble drive. Ball bounced strangely on him. Works out of the double team to Anstead. Down low, Allen, Mendenhall. Good ball movement, and Mendenhall completes the deal at the rim. He's got 4 and gives the Sakis a lead again. This is a 1-point lead for the second time tonight. Into the front court, Crozier throws one up toward the rim, no good. Ball tipped and secured by Allen for the Sakis. Now the ball nearly stolen away, but it's out of bounds off of Rushville Industry. It will remain with Pittsfield. Length of the court to go. 7:27 to play in the first. Nolan Daniel brings it toward the front court for Pittsfield. To Mendenhall, short corner, it goes to Allen. Down low, Anstead, tough turnaround shot, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Crozier. He'll work it into the front court, pass left side to Bartlett. His little runner won't fall, and the rebound to Eli Mendenhall, his third. Into the front court, Brennan Tomhave works it to Daniel. Had a little trouble with the catch. Now secures right side over to Connor Allen. Down low, Mendenhall's pass is tipped, stolen away. Turnover number 7 by the Sockies. 6:49 to play in the first. 13-12 Pittsfield in this junior varsity contest. Crozier with it. Works it over on the right side to Bartlett. He'll throw it back out top. That's to Wyatt Fowler. Now they get it back to Crozier on the left wing. Out top, Bartlett thinking about the three. Turns it down to Crozier left wing. Drives in against Anstead. Gets caught there underneath with the good help side defense by Allen. Missed shot, rebound down to the Sockies. Daniel to Mendenhall right side. Mendenhall probably the best passer on the team. Really sees the floor well, but he had his pass picked off the last time. Here's Allen on the baseline. Puts up a little floater. It's short. Rebound Mendenhall put back no good, but he's bumped and fouled, and he'll shoot 2 shots. The foul for Rushville Industry is their second team foul, and individually it's against Maddox Crozier, his first. Mendenhall to the stripe for the first time on the evening. He's got 4 points. 6:05 to play in the first. 13-12 Sockies have the advantage. And the first by Eli Mendenhall is no good. Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards. If your business or organization needs customized apparel, Geared Up has the gear you need. T-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, jackets, and more. Visit WeGearYouUp.com or call 473-6290. Time out of the court, we'll take it to 6:05 to play in the first. 13-12. Sockies on top of Rushville Industry.
1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products, competitive prices, and...
But what about the new locations, Grampy?
What new location?
Well, boys, Logan Ag now has locations in Winchester, Illinois, and in LaBelle, Missouri.
So now there are 4?
I'll be 4 this year.
Logan Ag, serving customers in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Paris, and LaBelle, Missouri.
Our vision for agriculture is 2020.
6 minutes, 5 seconds to play in the first quarter. A 13-12 advantage for the Pittsfield Sockies on top of Rushville Industry. Here in the second quarter of this junior varsity contest. Eli Mendenhall will head back to the free throw line. He missed the front end of this 2-shot foul. Sockies are 1 of 3 from the stripe here in the early going. Mendenhall trying to extend the lead out to 2, and he does as he gets the shooter's roll there. 14-12. Biggest lead of the ball game right now for the Sockies is this 2-point advantage. Bickerman with the basketball, works it off on the right side. That's to Clark. Now it comes back out front to Bickerman. Little floater in the lane. Runner up, won't fall this time. Rebound tipped around off of Clark and out of bounds. It'll be Socky basketball. Sockies have forced Rushville Industry to play a little more half-court offense. They were a little more transition-heavy in the first few minutes when they built that early lead. And that was because of the Socky turnovers. They've cut them down with just 1 here so far. And now here's a reach-in foul on a hand check. 3rd team foul, 2nd individually against Maddox Crozier. He'll head to the bench as into the contest is Wyatt Fowler returning for the Rockets. Pinnock is back in for the Sockies. Also Preston Bonds making his first appearance of the night. He's got the ball in the corner right side. Down low, Mendenhall going to go to work. Took it down to the hip. Ball tipped away, stolen away. Turnover number 8. Into the front court, Bickerman full speed ahead. Coast to coast. Shot up no good. Fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Bickerman very quick, and he got to the rim with ease that time. He's fouled on the play by, I believe that was Bonds. This was a call here. Or was it Mendenhall? Mendenhall called for the foul, his first, team 5th. Bickerman to the free throw line where his first is no good. This is his first trip to the free throw line on the night. He'll get another opportunity though with 5:24 to play, trying to cut the lead down to 1. If he can make this one, and he does. Bickerman 5 points of his team's 13, 14-13. 5:20 to play in the first half of play. Pinnock with the basketball to Daniel on the right wing. Finds Bonds. Bonds will go back to Daniel. Daniel will put it on the deck one time. Now Pinnock. Left side, Musgrave. Musgrave surveys the floor. Short corner gets the ball in to Bonds. Now Musgrave to Pinnock. Just under 5 minutes to play in the first half. And a close game throughout. Musgrave gets the ball on the baseline, out to Bonds. Now Daniel. Over to Pinnock, now Musgrave, who had a man open in the middle for a second in Mindenhall. Couldn't find him. Instead, a long, dangerous skip pass. Daniel gets it. He'll fire a shot from 15. No good. Rebound is out of bounds off of the Rockets. It'll stay with the Sockies underneath. Daniel going to take a chair as Tom Have returns to the lineup for the Sockies. 4:37 to play in the first. And Tom Have to inbound. Over to Pinnock. Back in the corner. Tom Have. Good look. 3-ball on the way. No good. Rebound. Mindenhall's there to clean up the glass, and he'll put it in for another 2. Mindenhall's got 7. And the Socky lead is out to 3. 16-13 with 4:20 to play in the first half. Bickerman has it out front. Works it right side to Wyatt Fowler. Now back to Bickerman. Floater in the lane. Good. Bickerman having a nice night so far. He's got 7. And again, cuts the lead down to just a single point on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Musgrave with it deep in the corner left side. Throws the skip pass to Tom Have. Free throw line, Mindenhall. Turnaround shot there too hard. Rebound loose on the court. And bodies on the floor after it. It comes away to Rushville Industry. On the run into the front court with it is Bartlett. He has a pass tipped out of bounds from behind by Musgrave. That stoppage in play with 3:45 to play in the first is a 16-15 score. And it's the Sockies on top of Rushville Industry, and it's time for the media timeout here in the second quarter. Junior varsity basketball action for you tonight on Central Illinois Sports.
They say nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to US Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store or uscellular.com for details.
Carnes Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent, on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Carnes Communications. If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
3:45 to play in the first half. 16-15 is the advantage for Pittsfield. Going to be ball out of bounds to Rushville Industry underneath their own hoop. And triggering it in this time will be Bartlett for the Rockets. Slaps the ball to get things in motion here. Looking close to 5 balls. Kicked by Allen. It'll be out of bounds again underneath for the Rockets. Wearing the purple uniforms, gold numbers, white trim here tonight is Rushville Industry. Inbounds pass. Comes into Clark. Works it off to Bickerman. He'll pull it out front against the man-to-man of Justin Pinnock. Pass on the left side finds Bartlett. Top of the key, Crozier. Now to Bickerman. Bickerman with a dribble drive in. He will step back and shoot a 3. It's too hard. Rebound run down out in the corner by Anstead for Pittsfield. Tom Have to Pinnock into the front court. Over to Allen. Down low, Mindenhall finds a knifing man across the lane and Anstead, and he'll put it in for his first 2 of the contest. And again extends the Socky lead out to 3, 18-15. But it seems like any time either team has tried to get away, the other has a comeback. Shot up no good. Rebound down to Anstead, and over the back will be Alton Clark. His first, team 4th. Clark is a sophomore. I'm going to guess stands about 5'9". He's working on a pretty good start to an arm sleeve on the right arm. 2:50 to play in the first quarter. Left side, Anstead. Dribble drive, shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Adam Sipes. Works it to Bickerman. He's in the blink of an eye into the front court. Shot, foul, he'll shoot two. Nobody stopped the ball that time for the Sockies, and Bickerman just takes it right to the hoop. He'll get rewarded with 2 free throws as he's fouled by Connor Allen, his first team foul number 6 for the Sockies. Bickerman to shoot a pair. He's 1 for 2 from there, has 7 points. And could cut it down to a 1-point game with a pair of free throws here. First one by Bickerman is good. Bowlers Universe, they're open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturdays 4 to midnight. A great menu with burgers and fries, specialty pizzas, and everything in between. Try one of their many craft beers. They'll have open bowling this Saturday and next Saturday. Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. Both free throws good by young Mr. Bickerman. He's got 8 points on the evening now. And makes it an 18-17 ball game. Free throw line with it is Mendenhall, right side Pinnock. Turns down to 3. I believe 9 now for Bickerman, I should say. Here's a 3 put up, no good. A rebound down to who else? Bickerman. He's coast to coast. Runner up, no good. A rebound there is Clark. He'll put it back up and in for 2. Alton Clark with another 2. He's fouled on the play. And Rushville Industry has retaken the advantage as the fouls whistled against Eli Mendenhall, his second, team 7th, and an and-1 opportunity here for Alton Clark. Petty and Daniel return for Pittsfield. They sit down Pinnock and Mendenhall. Clark to the stripe, trying to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play. 2:06 to play in the first half. Free throw on its way is too hard, and Nolan Daniel has the rebound for Pittsfield. He'll bring it up with 2 minutes to play in the first. His squad trailing by 1. Allen, pass out top, tipped, and it is, if he can secure it, Bickerman can't though, not stolen away, just knocked into the backcourt. Now Daniel does have it stolen away from behind. 9th turnover, Bickerman into the front court, over the front of the rim, no good. Daniel with the board for the Sockies. 9 turnovers for Pittsfield in this game, just 3 for Rushville Industry. 1:35 to play in the first. Sockies trail by 1 despite turning it over 3 times as many times as their opponent. Right wing with it is Petty to Tomei. Now they'll get Daniel involved in the lane. Anstead, turnaround fadeaway shot, no good. And on the rebound is Adam Sipes for the Rockets to Crosier into the front court. Little stutter step. Now he'll work it out front to Bickerman. Bickerman adjusts the mask, calls out the play, left side Crosier. Out top, here's a 3 on the way by Bartlett, no good. Rebound is to Javen Petty for Pittsfield. Neither team shooting the 3 extremely well in this one. 50 seconds to play in the first, 19-18, the lead for the Rockets. Pittsfield has the ball though. Daniel, right side, Tomei gets his feet under him, fires a 3, it's an air ball. Petty saves it in, but he was on the baseline, so it will be out of bounds to Rushville Industry, length of the court to go. Rushville's 1 of 6 from 3. The Sockies are 2 for 8 on the night. 37 seconds to play in the first half, 19-18. Rockets with the lead. And let's see if they want to hold for a final shot to take this at least 1-point lead into the halftime break and look to add on to it here. Pass left side goes to Crosier. Works down to Bickerman. Bickerman over Petty, no good. Petty grabs the rebound, so a quick shot will give Pittsfield an opportunity here with 15 seconds to play in the first. Daniel gets it to Tomei into the front court. Right side, Petty takes a glance at the clock with 8 to Daniel. Daniel will put it on the deck to Tomei with 4. Free throw line now outside Petty for a 3. It's an air ball. Rebound down to Rushville Industries' Alton Clark. And that's how the first half comes to a close. It's Rushville Industry 19, Pittsfield 18. We'll take a look at halftime stats and analysis on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show following this timeout.
They say nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to US Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store or uscellular.com for details.
Carnes Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Carnes Communication.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season.
Welcome back to the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. It's a 19-18 lead for Rushville Industry on top of the Pittsfield Sockies in this junior varsity contest. It was 12-11 Rushville after a quarter, and so the two teams both putting in 7 points to take this game into halftime with a 1-point Rocket lead. The Sockies led most of the second quarter. They've led by as many as 3 in this contest. For Rushville Industry, they have had as much as a 4-point lead. We've had 3 lead changes and 1 tie in the game. That was at 11 points apiece. Turnovers in the game, though, have been key. Rushville with just 3 turnovers, 9 for the Sockies in the first half. Fouling situation looks like this: 17 fouls on Pittsfield, 2 on Mendenhall, and then a single foul on Musgrave, Allen, Petty, Grattan, and Anstead for the Sockies. For the Rockets, 5 fouls, 2 on Crozier, a single on Bickerman, and also a single foul on Alton Clark in the first half. And that is the fouling situation for this Rushville Industry squad. It is a 19-18 lead for Rushville Industry on top of Pittsfield. We'll take a look at individual scoring, team shooting statistics, and more on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show following this timeout.
Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of the time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. For all your investment needs, call Derek Harris at 217-222-7173 or stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple: local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Back with you live on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. 19-18 Rushville Industry has the advantage over Pittsfield here. The Rockets are shooting 7 of 24, 29%, 1 of 6 from 3, 16.6%, 4 of 8 from the free throw line, 50%. Led in scoring with 9 points is Tyler Bickerman, 5 for Maddox Crozier, and then 4 points for Alton Clark, a single point for Bronson Bartlett to round up the scoring for the Rockets. For the Sockies, 7 of 23, shooting 30%, 2 of 9 from 3, 22%, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 50%. They were led in scoring by Eli Mendenhall with 7, 3 points apiece for Brennan Tomave and Javen Petty, and then 2 points for Justin Pinnock and 2 for Caden Anstedt to round out the scoring for the Sockies. It is 19-18, the lead for Rushville Industries. Second half play-by-play and junior varsity action your way after this.
Spring will be here before you know it. Don't let busted screens leave you feeling cooped up when the nice weather arrives. Pike County Glass is your one-stop shop for screen and window repair. From storm window and screen repair to screened-in porch installation, Pike County Glass does it all and more. All with high-quality craftsmanship and products, plus customer service that is second to none. Call Pike County Glass at 217-285-4275 or stop by at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Pike County Glass, West Central Illinois' glass experts.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, Triope and Kansas State grad Emily Carls, Nathan and new All-Star accountant Madeline Heyer. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Do you know Kate Marable from Hometown Real Estate?
She's from my hometown.
Whether you're buying or selling a home, you can trust Kate Marable for all your home needs. 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809. Or go to www.illinoishometown.com. That's Kate Marable from Hometown Real Estate, and you can trust her because
She's from my hometown. She's from my hometown.
there's no debate. Call Kate at Hometown Real Estate today.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Mendenhall is ready to serve you as the next mayor of Pittsfield.
I'm Gary Mendenhall. I am confident that our beautiful city has our best days ahead of us. I am determined to make this community safe and prosperous with potential for future growth. I intend to address the issues that we are currently facing as well as develop a promising vision for our future.
On April 6th, vote Gary Mendenhall for mayor of Pittsfield.
Welcome back. Thanks to Carnes Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent in Pittsfield, for being our halftime sponsor. You'll find them at the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. And they can help you with all of your U.S. Cellular phone needs. Well, it's 1918 Rushville Industry here as we get ready to start the second half. Brought to you in part by Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. That's tomorrow. If you're not keeping track, we're already almost halfway through another week, believe it or not. Time flies when you are having fun. It will be Rushville Industry basketball to start the second half. The Rockets have, let's see, Clark, Crozier, Sipes, Bickerman, and the fifth man is Bronson Bartlett, their original 5 starters for the Rockets. And the Sockies are yet to take the floor. Getting some words of wisdom from Scott Bacon. And they'll send out Tom Have, Allen, Musgrave, Daniel, and Mendenhall to start this second half. So we're ready to go here in junior varsity contest. It was a tight one throughout the first half, and we expect much of the same here in the second. Here's Bartlett on a runner in the lane. Shot no good. Rebound down to Tomhave for the Sockies. He'll get the outlet pass to Daniel. He'll bring it up with a right-hand bounce. Tomhave now on the wing to Musgrave. Over to Tomhave to Daniel. Looks in the middle, not open. Coming away with it on the right side is Allen to Musgrave. Had trouble with the catch. Long skip past Tomhave. Free throw line, Mendenhall turns and faces. Try to throw a pass. Ball tipped out of bounds, and it will be Saukey basketball. I think he was going to try to dump it off down there to Allen, but the ball just slipped out of his grasp. Bounce comes to Allen. Left side, Tomhave. He'll get a good look from three. It's no good. Rebound on the offensive side, though. Hustling after it, saving another possession for his squad is Nolan Daniel. To Musgrave, now Daniel. Saukey's down by a single point. Tomhave to Daniel, now to Musgrave on the right wing. Puts it on the deck to Daniel. Over to Tomhave. He'll try the drive on the baseline, shut down there, needs some help to Daniel. Daniel will work it back out front and reset for the Sockies to Tomhave on the left side. The minute and change into this third quarter, still that 19-18 score. Here's a turnaround shot by Mendenhall, no good. And the rebound down to Sipes. He'll give it to Bickerman, pushes into the front court. Bickerman and the Rockets a 1 point lead, and now the basketball. Over on the left side, Crozier looks to Bickerman, who slipped into the lane. Now to Crozier, almost ran into his own man that time in Sipes, and he'll pull it out and set it up against Musgrave. Now Musgrave nearly picks his pocket. Good job by Crozier to maintain the dribble. Now the ball knocked free and saved by the Rockets. Bickerman hustles after it and runs it down. He'll try the dribble drive in, gets to the rim, no good. Rebound down to Clark, and he'll put it up and in for two. Alton Clark was 6, and the Rockets extend their lead out to 3. 21-18 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 5:55 to play in the third. Here's Daniel to Tomhave. Over on the left wing, Allen gets a touch. We saw there in halftime, Anstead looked like he might have twisted an ankle, so we don't see him out there right now. Here's a three on the way by Musgrave, no good. Sockies are just 2 of 11 from 3 on the night. And Bickerman grabs the board for the Rockets. They'll work it out top to Crozier, a wide open 3, and he nails it. From downtown, Maddox Crozier has 8, and the Rockets have their biggest lead of the game, the 6-point lead, 24-18. They led by as many as 4 in the first half, have a 6-point advantage now in a 5-0 run to start the third quarter for Rushville Industry. Here's Allen down low, saves it alive to Daniel. Out top, Tomhave for a 3 short. Rebound, Daniel again hustles after it, gets another possession, and a timeout going to be whistled for the Sockies. We will pause as well. 5:06 to play in the third, 24-18. The advantage for Rushville Industry on top of Pittsfield. We're back after this.
Searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
5:06 to play in the third quarter. 24-18 advantage for Rushville Industry on top of Pittsfield on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 320-43-24 Trash Queen. Serving the entire area with residential and commercial trash pickup. It'll be Saukey ball out of bounds on the sideline, deep in the corner, where they will inbound it to Nolan Daniel. To Tomhave, over on the right wing now, Allen gets a touch. Throws the skip pass across the top to Daniel. He'll take a single bounce of it to Musgrave left wing. 4:50 to play in the third. Sockies are down by 6. Allen gets a touch on the right side. Over to Musgrave, now Allen. To Tomhave, top of the key with it, Daniel. Trying to get that zone moving around. I think it helps when you can beat a zone if you can hit some shots. We'll work this little high-low game. Now Mendenhall, biggest guy on the court. Gets in the middle, scores 2 more. He's got 9. Makes it 24-20. Into the front court. Here's Bartlett going to fire away from downtown. No good. Rebound tipped around. Musgrave hustling after it, but it tips right into the hands of Bartlett, the man who just shot that 3. Over on the left side, Crozier. He'll fake the shot, now put it on the deck. Still on the dribble. Top of the key. Bickerman three, no good. Rebound underneath, put back up, no good by Sipes. And on the rebound this time, Tom Have has possession, and somebody is over the back for Rushville Industry. It's a foul whistle here against Bronson Bartlett, his first, team first of the half. And we'll have the media timeout. 4:04 to play in the third. 24-20. Rushville Industry on top of the Pittsfield Sockies. Back with you after this.
Prairie Land FS is locally owned and operated. We proudly serve our neighbors like you with 24-hour service to ensure the comfort of you and your family. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Pittsfield, high school, the champs are back. Put your hands together for the red, white, and black. We're raising the bar. See what's in store. Pittsfield, Sockies, we come back for more. PHS, with tradition on the rise. Sockies, nation puts the fear in your eyes. Say, you won't forget us. We're stuck in your head. Whose colors are the best? Yellow, black, white, red. Let's go, Sockies!
4:03 to play in the third. 24-20 advantage for Rushville Industry on top of the Sockies on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Back to live action here in this junior varsity contest. Allen, Daniel, now Pinnock. Works for the pass on the left side of Tom Have. In the corner it goes to Allen. They'll bounce it in the paint to Mendenhall. Ooh, just needed to go up with it there. Extra pass in the corner, Daniel. Off to Tom Have. To Daniel on the right wing. Mendenhall caught the ball in the post that time, and man, if he'd have just turned around to his left, he was wide open to the hoop. Top of the key with it is Pinnock. There's a pass that Allen has to catch while falling down. Might have been a travel, no call, as he maybe never had possession. Now Daniel gets it to Allen. Ball tip loose on the court. It'll be tied up. It'll stay with the Sockies here. They have not turned it over yet in this third quarter. Neither has Rushville Industry, but the Sockies did turn it over 9 times in the first half. Out of bounds underneath. Daniel will be the man to throw it in for Pittsfield. And bounce comes to Mendenhall. Down low. Mendenhall gets it back. On the pass from Tom Have, and Mendenhall another 2. He's got 11. Cuts the lead to a 24-22 score. 3:05 to play in the third. Bickerman tries the drive. He and Allen kind of meet up there. That ball was tipped out of bounds, they say, off of Allen. And it'll be Rushville basketball. Petty, Anstead, and Grattan into the game for the Sockies. Allen, Tom Have, and Mendenhall take a chair. 3 minutes on the dot left in this third quarter. Out of bounds underneath the Rushville Industry. Rozier will throw it out top to Bickerman. Rockets lead by a pair of points. Here's Bickerman on a drive. That one-hand floater again, and he drops it into the hoop for 2 more. Bickerman having a nice night. He has 11 points. And it makes it 26-22 Rockets. Anstead gets it, kind of throws it up for grabs down low. Ball is tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Sockies underneath. That pass just didn't have a lot of chance for success there. Daniel to throw it in. Looking for an opening. He'll throw it out front to Petty. The last inbounds play on the baseline. The Rockets bit hard on the man in the corner, and they forgot to guard the post as Mendenhall got an easy 2. Anstead on the baseline over to Daniel. Daniel bounce pass down to Anstead. There's a pass right in the middle of the lane, nearly stolen away. Daniel saves the day. Now he puts the ball on the floor and is fouled on the shot. Foul whistled against Adam Sipes, his first, team second. You know, Nick, he's not the biggest guy, but Nolan Daniel probably has about as many rebounds as anybody on the night.
Yeah, last couple JV games, he's provided quite a spark for them off the bench.
First one up by Nolan Daniel. The left-hander is no good. Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with all of your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon at 217-285-4404. Second one is also no good by Daniel. And the rebound out of the Rushville Industry Rockets. 2:14 to play in the third. 26-22 advantage for Rushville. There's Bickerman, another teardrop floater. He's good again. He's got 13, and Rushville Industry ties their largest lead. This 6-point bulge with 2:02 to play in the third. Right wing with it is Petty. Out top, Grattan. Over to Daniel, now to Pinnock on the wing left side. Looks to Grattan on the baseline, turns and faces. Try to throw a bounce pass in the lane, it's turned over. 10th turnover into the front court. Bickerman, run out, layup, good. Bickerman another 2, give him 15, and now an 8-point Rocket advantage. Largest lead of the contest on the Trash Queen scoreboard, 1:35 to play in the third. Here's Pinnock gonna try to shoot him back in it. 3 no good. Bickerman there for the board. He says, let's go. Into the front court. Runner up off the window. Good for 2 more. And Bickerman pouring them in a hurry now. He's got 17, and the lead is 10. 32-22 Rockets with the advantage. And now another Saki turnover as Petty throws a ball. Too low for Grattan. Turnover number 11. Tom Have, Mendenhall, and Musgrave back in. Pinnock, Grattan, and Petty take a chair. Rockets have extended the lead out to 10. 8 points already in this third quarter for Tyler Bickerman, and he's got 17 on the night. Pass goes on the left wing to Sipes. Try to throw it down low. Run down by Crozier in the corner for 3. Too short. Rebound, Tom Have gets it for the Sockets. He'll bring it into the front court. Under a minute to play in the third. Daniel now right side, Musgrave. He'll work it out front to Mendenhall. Musgrave down low, throws it in the lane, turns it over again. Turnover number 12. Into the front court, Bickerman. 32 ticks to play. Here's a 3-ball on the way. He kind of hesitated, did Lazelle. And on the rebound, Musgrave comes out of there with it for the Sockies. Musgrave coast to coast, travel. And a turnover is the 13th. Remember when we said Pittsfield didn't have any turnovers in the third? 4 in a row. Into the contest, Sipes. He will replace Clark for Rushville Industry. Rockets have a 10-point lead, the basketball, and the possession arrow with 20 seconds to play in the third. Into the front court with it is Bickerman. Has picked up the bounce, needs some help, and a timeout going to be whistled for Rushville Industry. We'll pause as well. 10.5 seconds to play in the third. Rockets up 10, back after this.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
10.5 seconds to play in the third quarter. 32-22 is the advantage for Rushville Industry. They called the timeout as their guard was in a little bit of trouble. Didn't want to give up the possession here right at the end. They want to try to execute here. Lazelle will be the man to inbound. In the corner to Bartlett. Down low, man was wide open in between his hands and nearly turned over. It will be a turnover on the Rockets as their 4th. So 5 seconds left in the third. And not the way the Rockets drew it up during the timeout. Here's Petty going to come into the game. He will replace Anstead. Musgrave to inbound in the backcourt on the sideline. 5 seconds to play in the third. Inbounds pass comes to Tom Have. He'll turn and take it toward the front court. In the corner, ball tipped out of bounds with 0.8 of a second. And the referee points one way, then the other. I believe it'll be Pittsfield ball. Here comes Wyatt Fowler back into the game with 0.8 of a second left. Not a lot of time to do much here. Let's see, maybe a lob toward the rim. Daniel to inbound, a lob toward the rim. Musgrave shot up, no good. I thought maybe the defender had moved underneath from. The referee says no, and that's the way the third quarter comes to a close. 32-22, Rockets have the advantage. Headed to the fourth quarter after this.
Press Yours on You would like to thank everyone in our community for your support in the past 15 years. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space with spirit wear for Unity Mustangs, Liberty Eagles, Brown County Hornets, and our hometown Central Panthers. Businesses, let us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We are excited to now offer lasered hat patches. With limitations on attendance to local sporting events, we are excited to help bring you this game. Press Yours on You, 506 Westwood, Camp Point, Illinois.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Ready to start the fourth quarter. 32-22 Rushville Industry holds the advantage. They'll also have the basketball to start this final quarter of play. Rockets are 13 of 38 from the floor, 34%. Pittsfield is 9 of 31, 29%. Sockies with 13 turnovers compared to just 4 for the Rockets. Been a difference in this one. Here's the ball on the inbounds pass. Bickerman runs it down, being pressured by Musgrave. He'll pull it out front. Will Bickerman is having a night, 17 points. Over on the right side, Fowler. Ball tipped out of bounds by Petty. It'll stay with the Rockets on the sideline, right in front of their bench. Here comes Maddox Crozier back into the game. He will replace Fowler. 7:47 to play. Inbounds comes to Clark. Ball is loose on the floor. Down there after it is Mendenhall. Tied up. Possession arrow favors the Sockies, so a turnover on the Rockets is their 5th. Pittsfield with just 4 points in that third quarter while giving up 13. The Rockets enjoy a 10-point lead and are on the defensive side of things here, trying to keep Pittsfield off the board. Don't want them to make a run. Musgrave with it right wing. Throws it to Daniel. Back to Musgrave. Penetrates in. Shut off there by the zone. Over to Daniel. Bounce pass free throw line. Finds Mendenhall. Just inside the arc right side. Musgrave no good. Rebound to Crozier. He'll push into the front court with the dribble. Behind the back with it. There's a pass out top to Bickerman. Bickerman has had some luck getting to the middle in this contest and has really perfected that little one-hand floater. Bartlett to Bickerman right side. He wants a screen. Now goes to the left. Picks up the dribble. Ball tipped and is nearly stolen away. Run down though by the Rockets. Down low to Clark, and he'll put it in for 2. Very opportunistically, Alton Clark has another 2 and makes it 34-22 Rockets. Largest lead of the contest right now, this 12-point. Here's Petty going to try a 3. It's no good. And the rebound down to the Rockets.
Not falling for the Sockies right now.
No, Nick, they're 2 of 14 from the 3-point line tonight. Rushville's 2 of 11, so not much better. But they still lead by 12. That's why. Bickerman, another one-hand floater, give him 19. 36-22, a 14-point lead. And this zone has really perplexed Pittsfield. And when you can't hit very many outside shots, it doesn't help. Here's Petty now, going to get this one to roll in. Javen Petty's got 5 to make it 36-24. Sockies will try a little full court pressure. Not really sure what happened there. I thought the man might have traveled, but he kind of looked back to see what happened behind him, see maybe if there was going to be a whistle, and they just played on here. Bartlett to throw it in with 5:43 left in this one. To Bickerman, has already used the dribble. To Crozier, and they'll call him for travel. Some would say that could be a makeup call. I would be some. 5:38 to play. 36-24 advantage for Rushville Industry. Pittsfield on the attack. Tomei gonna fire a 3. It's off the backboard and in.
The bank is open, folks.
Tom Have with 6. It wasn't pretty, but it went through and makes it 36-27. Now here's a ball loose in the backcourt. They're fighting over it, still loose. And we're going to see a travel call. Of all things that could have been called there, I didn't guess travel. 7th turnover by Rushville Industry. Pinnock going to check in for Pittsfield. Musgrave sits down on the other side. Fowler will return, replacing Bartlett. It'll be Saki ball underneath their own basket. Down by 9, 5:19 to play. Pass comes into Allen. He'll try a 3. It's no good. And the rebound down to Clark. Outlet pass into the front court. Bickerman shot no good. Foul, then he'll shoot 2. Allen is whistled for the foul. It's his second, just the first team foul of the second half. And Bickerman to the free throw line where he is 3 of 4. Has 19 points on the evening. 5:11 to play. 36-27 the advantage for Rushville Industry. And the first one by Bickerman is good. Moose Lodge 420 invites you to check out their Friday meals. New specials each week. The food's hot, the drinks are cold. At Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. Bickerman's got 20 points. Make it 21 as he makes both free throws. And extends the lead back out to double digits for Rushville Industry. Tom Abe to Pinnock. There's a pass that's tipped, stolen away. No. Secured by Daniel somehow out front. To Tom Abe, now to Pinnock. Under 5 to play, an 11-point lead for Rushville Industry. Down low, Pinnock right between his hands and out of bounds. A turnover on the Sakis as their 14th. And we'll see the media timeout. 4:51 to play. 38-27 advantage Rushville Industry. They'll have the ball when we come back.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
.451 to play in the ball game. 38-27 advantage for Rushville Industry. Breaking the action lets us tell you about Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Real Net and Twine, they are your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Stop by and see Rick and Tracy and their friendly staff, or call 285-5013 for Real Net and Twine. It's Rockets ball, length of the court to go, up by 11. Trying to just take care of it to secure this victory. Bickerman gets free from the defense. Now the ball goes in between the hands and turned over as Fowler couldn't catch it. 8th turnover by Rushville Industry. They have as many turnovers in this quarter as they had in the rest of the game. And now Mendenhall gets the ball. He will be fouled. Whistled against Wyatt Fowler, his first, just the 3rd team foul. There's only been 4 fouls called combined in the second half. Bronson Bartlett returns to the lineup. He will replace Wyatt Fowler. 4:36 left. Daniel to inbound. Looking, he'll throw it out front to Tom Hayes. Puts it on the deck. He'll fire a 3 off the bounce. No good. Rebound out of bounds off of Pinnock. It'll be Rushville Industry basketball. LSSG Trucking and 3D Leasing for all of your trucking needs. Call the Dunham Boys and their professional team, 285-2808. Inbounds pass comes in the backcourt to Bickerman. Off to Krazier. He'll drive the lane, run over a man, and be called for the offensive foul. So that's a turnover the 9th. Alex Krazier picks up his 3rd, team 4th on the fouling side of things. And it'll be ball out of bounds to the Sakis. Pinnock sits down. Musgrave returns. 4:24 to play. If you're Pittsfield, you're going to have to hit some shots. And that has not been their forte here in this one. 3 of 17 from 3. Allen with it on the right side. Top of the key to Tom Have. Over to Musgrave on the left side. Brennan Tom Have. Now Daniel gets a touch. Almost halfway through this 4th quarter. Daniel to Tom Have. Works it left wing to Musgrave, turns down the three-point shot. He'll overthrow Daniel and out of bounds, and a turnover, the 15th on the Sockets. 3:56 left. 38-27. Rushville Industry on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Inbounds pass comes in the backcourt. And the traveling going to be called now on the Rockets, and they've caught the turnover bug. 10 now. They are giving Pittsfield an opportunity to cut it closer, but the Sockies have not taken advantage. Here's Anstedt returning. Allen sits down for Pittsfield. Inbounds pass coming. Anstedt to Tom Have near the sideline. Out top, Musgrave. Over on the wing, Daniel going to fire away from three, and he rattles it home. Nolan Daniel from downtown. He's got his first three of the night to make it 38-30. Your Rushville Industry, no reason to be in a big hurry here. Up by 8, 3:33 to play. Now into a trap is Crozier, but the man Sipes wide open underneath. He'll put it up and in. Nice job. Good court vision that time from Crozier as he was into a double team, but kept his head up and found the man wide open underneath. Lead back out to 10. Daniel to Musgrave. Now Tom Have. Free throw line. Mendenhall down to Anstedt. Quick pass to Daniel. Daniel dribble drive. Floater up no good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in. Daniel's got 5 and a handful of boards as well. 40-32. Rushville's lead trimmed again to single digits. Here's Clark. He'll work it to Bickerman. Bickerman with a 21-point night. He'll drive the lane. Little floater up right hand. Too hard. Rebound Sipes as nobody boxed him out. And Sipes will put it in for 2. He's got 4. 2 buckets in a row for Adam Sipes. Lead is 10 for Rushville Industry. 2:35 remaining. Musgrave to Daniel, right wing. He says, let's try to shoot this one in. No good. Rebound run down by Bartlett. Into the front court, Sipes. Sockies failed to get back that time. Rebound put back. Bickerman off the miss is good. Bickerman's got 23, and that just was lack of a hustling effort by Pittsfield on the defensive side. Here's a 3. Daniel again, no good. Rebound down to Sipes. Check that was Crozier. He'll give it to Bickerman. 2 minutes remaining, a 12-point lead of the basketball for Rushville. Crozier, wide open 3, good. Got the shooter's roll, puts it in from downtown. He's in double figures with 11 now. And the Sockies want a timeout. 1:52 to play, 47-32. Largest lead of the game right now for Rushville Industry on Central Illinois Sports.
I'm Gary Mendenhall. I am running for mayor because I believe in the future of Pittsfield and its citizens. We have the potential to thrive economically and safely in a state where the outlook appears tough. Let's prosper and grow as a community through job creation, tourism, and recreation. We are neighbors and friends who care, love, support, and stand up together.
On April 6th, vote Gary Mendenhall for mayor of Pittsfield.
1:52 left in the ball game. 47-32. The Rushville Industry Rockets in control of this junior varsity contest on Central Illinois Sports. We'll have a brief break in between the JV and the varsity game, and then the Sockies and the Rockets will be at it again. Rushville Industries 0-1 at the varsity level. The Sockies are 2-0. Pittsfield will also be home on Friday night against Brussels. It's a varsity-only game. We'll have it for you here on Central Illinois Sports at 6 o'clock. It'll be Socky basketball. Lucas Nichols is checked in along with Jabin Petty, Ethan Gratton, Preston Bonds, and the 5th man out there right now is Jackson Viley. So 5 new players from what we saw just a moment ago. Here's Gratton on a pull-up shot. It's an air ball, and the rebound down to Crozier. He'll take it into the front court, coast to coast. Runner up, no good. Gets his own rebound, kicks it out top to Bickerman for the 3 off the mark. Rebound down to Nichols for the Sockies. He'll give it to Petty. Petty across the time stripe, 1:29 to play. Out front, Nichols gets a touch. Over to Bonds. Baseline Gratton, down low Viley, couldn't catch. Rebound, or excuse me, ball just stolen away. 16th turnover on the Sockies. 1:11 left. Bickerman with Petty pressuring him to Crozier on the right wing. Gets it back to Bickerman. He'll try the dribble drive, floater up too hard. Rebound Clark on the offensive board. Throws it back out front, and the Rockets will reset. Bartlett to Crozier. Bickerman with 50 seconds remaining. Guarded by Violet. And the Sakis will foul. Stop the clock and allow a couple of subs to get in. Javen Petty's second, team second. Here comes Landon Hettinger, and also into the game for the first time is Wes Gingler for the Sakis. Ball out of bounds for Rushville Industry. Bartlett into the corner finds Fowler. Dribble drive in, and he is fouled on the shot by Nichols. Lucas Nichols called for his first, team foul number 3. And to the free throw line shooting 2 is Wyatt Fowler, looking for his first points in this contest. 42 seconds remaining in the ball game. First by Fowler is no good. The Ty Rylander Run and Walk, it's a virtual event this year. Registration is open through February 20th. Get signed up today. The event itself will be held the 20th through the 31st of March. Make it the biggest ever. Go to the Ty Rylander Run on Facebook for more information. Fowler finds the mark on the second one. He's got his first point of the night to make it 48-32. Gingler with the basketball. Free throw line off to Viley. A turnaround shot is off the mark. And the rebound down to the Rockets. 22 seconds remaining in the JV game. Out front with it for Rushville Industry is Fowler. Works it on the right wing over to Bronson. Bartlett, a shot inside by Clark, no good. Gingler with the rebound. Now hands it off to Bonds. Bonds with 3, 2, gets it to Nichols. Now Hettinger for a 3, and he misses it. And that's how the game comes to a close. It's a 48-32 win for the Rushville Industry Rockets. They're 2-0 on the JV side. The Sakis dropped to 2-1 in junior varsity play on the season. We take you to the postgame show presented by Illini Community Hospital, where we'll take a look at final stats after this.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
When you hear Pike County Glass, what do you think of? Is it storm window and screen repair, commercial doors, windows and storefronts? Maybe it's auto glass repair, including windshields, rock chip repair, side glass and back glass. Or it could be screen and porches, glass showers and doors, and, well, you get the point. Glass is in their name, and glass is what they do. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area with high-quality craftsmanship, products, and customer service that's second to none. You'll find Pike County Glass at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, or call them at 217-285-4275.
They say nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to US Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store or uscellular.com for details.
Carnes Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent, on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Carnes Communications. If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Our postgame show is presented by Illini Community Hospital. Since 1942, Illini Community Hospital has been here for you, serving the entire area with high-quality healthcare services close to home. Learn more about their services at IlliniHospital.org. The Rushville Industry Rockets win the JV contest 48-32 over the Pittsfield Sakis. Rushville Industry was led on the evening by 23 points from Tyler Bickerman, also 11 for Maddox Crozier. Alton Clark had 8, 4 points for Adam Sipes, and then a single point apiece for Wyatt Fowler and Bronson Bartlett. For the Sakis, their high point man was Eli Mendenhall with 11 points. Brennan Tomave had 6, Javen Petty with 5, Nolan Daniel with 5. 2 points apiece for Caden Anstedt and Justin Pinnock. And then a single point in the contest for Adam Musgrave. That's the final in the junior varsity contest. We'll pause here on Central Illinois Sports. We'll have the pregame show. Actually, you know what we need to do first? Not so fast. We need to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And Tyler Bickerman, the player of the game for Rushville Industry, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 23 points to help lead his team to their second victory of the season. A break here on Central Illinois Sports will set the stage for the varsity contest after this.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season. Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
We welcome you alongside once again on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. It's the 2-0 Pittsfield Sockies, the 0-1 Rushville Industry Rockets going head-to-head tonight here at Voschel Gym. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Hill. Nick Niebuhr alongside. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Sockies and the Rockets. The junior varsity game went to the Rockets. They'll look for a clean sweep here tonight and some revenge as Pittsfield beat the Rockets on their home court a year ago. The Sockies will look to stay unblemished on the season and move to 2-0 here on their home court. We'll talk more about the matchup on the pregame show presented by Great Rivers Bank after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices. The Farmers Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Spring will be here before you know it. Don't let busted screens leave you feeling cooped up when the nice weather arrives. Pike County Glass is your one-stop shop for screen and window repair. From storm window and screen repair to screened-in porch installation, Pike County Glass does it all and more. All with high-quality craftsmanship and products, plus customer service that is second to none. Call Pike County Glass at 217-285-4275 or stop by at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Pike County Glass, West Central Illinois' glass experts.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. The Sockies and the Rockets going head-to-head here tonight at Foschel Gym. And Nick Niebuhr alongside. Nick, the Sockies with a big win over Southeastern the other night. What did they do well in that one that they're hoping to carry into this contest?
Well, the main game analysis last week was hold Danny Stevens under 30 points, and they did exactly that. Peyton Apps, in my opinion, played pretty good defense on Danny the whole night.
And you're not going to have a player quite like that in this one. Rushville Industry lost some pretty good players to graduation. And the other thing you'll notice about Rushville Industry is, well, we don't have heights, but if I just look out on the floor, it doesn't look like a lot of team height. And so you would think the Sockies will match up rather well in that category, as they're not extremely tall either. Carter Klatz had a couple of big games already on the season, and Carter's a little bit of an unorthodox basketball player, but when he gets the ball at that free throw line, he can really drive and score.
Carter's a quiet, good kid. You don't think he plays that very well, and you look at the stat line of the game, he's got double-digit points.
And you talked about Peyton Apps, and Apps has really probably been the most consistent player for the Sockies over the last couple of seasons, really. But he's kind of even stepped it up a little bit more the couple times we've seen him this senior year. And I think the biggest thing you're seeing different with Peyton this year is the overall strength he now brings to the game.
Yeah.
He can really go outside and in.
He even changed his number,
Yeah,
23 to 40.
Yeah, we changed to the number, and he's playing a little more like a big man so far on the season. Only that from him here again tonight. Great Rivers Bank with locations in Barry, Pittsfield, and Liberty. They're here to help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender, and a proud sponsor of our pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Let's step aside for a timeout here. We'll take a look at the Westtown Ford keys to the game. Coming your way next.
In the charming town of Pittsfield, Illinois, awaits a dining experience sure to impress. Nucci's Restaurant, specializing in Italian cuisine, succulent steaks, seafood, pasta, burgers, sandwiches, and scrumptious desserts, all made to order. Mouth-watering and high-quality dishes at affordable prices. Nucci's is the perfect setting for a dinner date or a family meal. It's more than dining, it's an experience. Check out Facebook for live entertainment. Once you experience Nucci's, it will become a favorite destination.
Since 1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products, competitive prices, and...
But what about the new locations, Grampy?
What new location?
Well, boys, Logan Ag now has locations in Winchester, Illinois, and in LaBelle, Missouri.
So now there are 4?
I'll be 4 this year.
Logan Ag, serving customers in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Paris, and LaBelle, Missouri.
Our vision for agriculture is 2020.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, Triope and Kansas State grad Emily Carls, Nathan and new All-Star accountant Madeline Heyer. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Do you know Kate Marable from Hometown Real Estate?
She's from my hometown.
Whether you're buying or selling a home, you can trust Kate Marable for all your home needs. 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809. Or go to www.illinoishometown.com. That's Kate Marable from Hometown Real Estate, and you can trust her because
She's from my hometown. She's from my hometown.
there's no debate. Call Kate at Hometown Real Estate today.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Time to take a look at the Westtown Ford Lincoln keys to the game. And, Nick, for Rushville Industry, they're going to be what appears to be without Desmond Cordoza, who probably is their number one player returning on the season. He also didn't play in their 65-39 loss to Brown County last Wednesday night. So the Rockets will be, appears to be a little bit short-handed. You might have to see some of those youngsters who just played in the JV contest have to step in and fill some minutes. For the Sockies, I think it's just staying consistent like they have been. Nick, when you can put 3 or 4 guys in double figures, that makes you pretty tough to guard.
Yeah, I think that group of seniors and juniors has some really good chemistry between them. More than a couple of years past teams, I'd say.
They're playing well to start the season. Wins over North Green and also Southeastern. Home again on Friday night against Brussels. So trying to start the season out well. Our teams are taking the floor after some final instructions in the locker room. We'll pause for a timeout on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports.
Gary Mendenhall is ready to serve you as the next mayor of Pittsfield.
I'm Gary Mendenhall. I am confident that our beautiful city has our best days ahead of us. I am determined to make this community safe and prosperous with potential for future growth. I intend to address the issues that we are currently facing, as well as develop a promising vision for our future.
On April 6th, vote Gary Mendenhall for mayor of Pittsfield.
They say nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to US Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store or uscellular.com for details.
Cards Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Cards Communications.
Press Yours on You would like to thank everyone in our community for your support in the past 15 years. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space with spirit wear for Unity Mustangs, Liberty Eagles, Brown County Hornets, and our hometown Central Panthers. Businesses, let us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We are excited to now offer lasered hat patches. With limitations on attendance to local sporting events, we are excited to help bring you this game. Press Yours on You, 506 Westwood, Camp Point, Illinois.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your number one resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Well, we're just about ready to tip this one off between the Sockies and the Rushville Industry Rockets. It appears we'll have the national anthem here. We'll pause for a timeout. We'll take a look at the starting lineups. We'll have the play-by-play as the Sockies and the Rockets go head-to-head next on Central Illinois Sports.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, you can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's the new beginning. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investments, member SIPC. It's time for you to find out the difference that thousands have found with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville. If you're looking for a new Ford, Lincoln, or maybe a used car, truck, or SUV, why don't you take the short drive to Jacksonville, Illinois, Westtown Ford. They have the best sales and service in the area, and what a selection, thousands to choose from. It's Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, 30 minutes from high prices. Phone 217-245-7101 or go to westtownford.com.
Starting lineups are brought to you by Bowlers Universe, open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Saturdays 4 to midnight. Many menu items for you to choose from, burgers and fries, specialty pizzas, and lots more. Try one of the many craft beers as well. Open bowling the 13th and 20th. Come out and enjoy the fun at Bowlers Universe. For the Rushville Industry Rockets, 0-1 under head coach Kyle Watson. They'll start at a guard. He's a senior Nick Seaver. At another guard, also a senior, Cannon Prather. And at the third guard spot is the senior Justin Schultz. At a forward, he is a senior, Gage Logston. And at the other forward, the junior, James Corey. Corey, Logston, Schultz, Prather, and Seavers for the Rushville Industry Rockets. For the Pittsfield Sockies, 2-0 under head coach Brad Tomave. They'll start at a guard, a 6-foot junior, TJ Rio. At a second guard, a 5'9 junior, Nate Scranton. And at the third guard, the 6-foot senior, Cade Tomhay. At a forward, he's a 6'3 junior, Carter Klatt. And at the other forward, the 6'3 senior, Peyton Apps. Apps, Klatt, Tomhay, Scranton, and Rio for the 2-0 Sockies. Our opening handoff of the ball will be brought to you by Illini Express, here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday on the south side of the Pittsfield Square. Rushville in the visiting uniforms with the purple numbers, or purple uniforms, I should say, white numbers, gold trim. The Sockies are in the whites tonight with the red numbers and black trim. Rockets will have the basketball first. Seaver will get it and bring it up against the man-to-man of Rio. Has picked up the dribble, finds Prather top of the key. Over on the left wing now, Corey. They'll work out front to Schultz, turns down the three, right side to Seaver. Seaver looks for the man to come open in the lane. Instead, he'll pull it back out between the circles to Gage Logston. Logston with a between-the-leg dribble. Now still on the bounce with 7:33 to play in the first, trying to decipher this Socky defense is Rushville Industry. Left wing Corey. Back out front with it is Seaver. Shovels it off to Logston. Logston toward the right wing, little isolation against Klatt. Now pulls it back out top. There's Corey. Over to Seaver. Patient offensively as Rushville Industry. Seaver drives down to the baseline. Works it off on the right side. Now free throw line. Ball comes to Logston. Logston puts it on the deck. Bounces down low. Prather. Turnaround shot good. And Prather puts the Rockets on the board in the early going. 2-0 Rushville Industry on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Sockies on the attack on the offensive side for the first time tonight. Tom Have has it. He's free out top. Now kicks it right side. Reel in the corner to Scranton. Scranton on the dribble drive. Little floater from 8. Hits nothing but the bottom of the net. And Scranton puts the Sockies on the board, and we're tied at 2. So both teams score on their first possession. Rushville took about a minute off the clock. The Sockies took about 12 seconds. Maybe a little contrast of styles there this evening on how they want the game to be played. Here's Prather with it at the free throw line. He'll throw the pass out front to Schultz. Now in the corner, Seaver. Seaver drives the baseline. Ball tip stolen away. Turnover number 1 by Rushville. Tom Have on the run out into the front court. Kicks to the wing and Reel. Out top, Apps for the trade. No good. And on the rebound, Carter Klatt is over the back. Klatt's first, team first. Length of the court to go for the Rockets of Rushville Industry. Almost 2 minutes into this, and that ball hit the back of the backboard. Should have been a turnover. The Sockies get it anyway. Tom Have kicks to Scranton for a 3. Good. Scranton tickles the twine from 19-9. And the first lead change of the contest sees the Sockies up by 3. The other way, a 3-ball on the way, no good by Logston. Rebound put back won't fall by Schultz. And this time the rebound comes off to the Sockies, Peyton Apps. Apps will work the ball into the front court to Scranton. Another 3 try, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. This will stay with the Sockies. 5-2 Pittsfield with 5:33 to play in the opening quarter. Scranton a little heat check three possibly that time. He'll get it out front. It's a man-to-man defense for Rushville Industry after the JV played zone exclusively in the preliminary game tonight. Tom Habe to Apps. He'll work it down to Tom Habe. Slip down low, shot put up is good. Tom Habe's got his first two. Good find by Apps. And the Sockies lead by 5. Little 7-0 run by Pittsfield. Seaver has picked it up right at the half-court line to Prather. Works it now left side, Corey. Dribble drive in, gets to the rim and scores. That looked pretty easy for James Corey. He's got his first two of the night and stops the run for Pittsfield. Tomei brings it toward the front court for the Sockies to Scranton. Deep in the corner right side, Apps. Down low, Klatt had to come down with it. Works it back out. Tomei for the tray. No good. Apps with a rebound. Put back is good. Apps with his first two. Ties the biggest lead at 5. Into the front court. Wide open look from downtown. No good by Logston. Scranton has the board for the Sockies. Into the front court comes Pittsfield. Down low, they'll work it to Klatt. Overthrew him, but he saves it in bounds. To Apps. Mid-range shot. No good. Rebound down to Scranton. Left-hand layup up and in. Scranton's got 7 and a couple of boards to go with it. It makes it 11-4 Sockies. Largest lead of the night on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Seaver now has his pass picked up by Tom Habe. Third turnover by the Rockets. Tom Habe down low. Apps. Shot up no good. Foul. Then he'll shoot 2. Apps will head to the stripe. 4:04 to play in the first quarter. It's an 11-4 advantage for the Pittsfield Sockies, and they'll have Apps shoot a free throw. No, I think we should get the immediate timeout here, and we will. 4:04 to play in the first. 11-4. Sockies on top. We're back after this.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Geared Up is your local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos. We do it all. Ask us how we can help you raise funds for your local school or organization. Find us online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up custom apparel and awards.
4:04 to play in the first quarter. It's an 11-4 advantage for the Pittsfield Sockies on top of Rushville Industry. Peyton Apps heads to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. He's got 2 points already in the ballgame, as he was fouled on the transition play. First one by Apps is in and out. No good. The Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday. That's tomorrow on a newsstand near you. Apps will get another try and see if he can make the adjustment, and he does. Knocks down the free throw, extends the Socky lead out to 8. Into the front court, Seaver with the basketball, works it to Schultz. Deep in the corner to Newman, that's Tanner Spencer in for the first time. He throws a skip pass deep into the bleachers, and a turnover by the Rockets is their 4th.
That would have taken out someone in the student section.
Yeah, there'd been fans there. Somebody would have cut that one of the chops. But there aren't in the student section. There are some parents here tonight. We're glad to see them in the gym. And we're glad to see you with us online on Central Illinois Sports. Tom Abe with it out top. 3:40 to play in the first. 12-4 Sockies. Marco Ballinger is checked into the game, and he throws a pass. Absent started to cut. And a turnover on the Sockies is their first. 3:34 to play in the first. Inbounds pass comes into the front court. That's to Logston. He's looking for an opening. Got to be close to 5. There's a pass at the free throw line, and they'll call a reach on Scranton. Scranton's first, team's second. Back out of bounds on the sideline here for the Rockets. Tanner Spencer to inbound it, rocking the mullet here tonight. It's becoming a thing again. No one's really sure why, but it's becoming a thing again. Prather finds Seaver. He'll throw the pass back out top. Spencer to Seaver on the wing with Ballinger guarding him hard. And we have a foul underneath against Joel Clemens, who's checked in for the first time. Clemens first, team third. So out of bounds underneath here for the Rockets again. Fouls mounting a little bit for Pittsfield. Spencer to inbound, looking. He'll throw a pass way out front to Logston. Gage Logston, the senior. Starts the right-hand bounce against Scranton. Finds Seaver on the wing left side. 3:03 to play in the first. 12-4 advantage for the Sockies on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Now Seaver brings it back out front. Not a lot of movement for Rushville Industry offensively. Here's Spencer, has picked it up. Finds Logston. Logston on the dribble drive to Spencer in the corner for three. It goes begging, and Tom Have grabs the board, his first. He'll take it into the front court. 2:42 to play in the first quarter. Tom Have dribble drive, kicks to the corner. Ballinger for three. Good from downtown. Marco Ballinger. And an 11-point Socky lead, 15-4. On the attack, Prather's got the ball. Works in the lane to Logston. Good find. Down low, up and in by Schultz. Puts it in for his first two. And again, stops another little run by the Sockies. 15-6, 2:14 to play in the first. And now a reaching foul way out front by Spencer. His first, team first. Actually, that's the second team foul. Seaver had one earlier, didn't he? Some subs into the game for the Sockies. TJ Reel returns. Bobby Stout's in for the first time. Klatt comes back into the game. Scranton stays. Apps is returning as well. Sockies trying to keep fresh legs out there. Up by 9 with 2:06 to play in the first. Here's Klatt with it. One dribble, a pass to Scranton. Apps looks to Stout on the back door. Caught in traffic and turned it over. Turnover number 2. Into the front court with it come the Rockets. Logston with it. Lob down low, Prather into a double team. Tough turnaround shot. He got that to go.
Double team down low, and he got that one to go in. Quite the shot.
Prather with another 2. He's got 4. Makes it 15-8. Rockets cut it a little closer. Here's Reel with the basketball. Gives it to Apps, puts the double team with the dribble, finds Klatt down low, good find, shot up is no good, rebound Stout, put back is. Bobby Stout with the offensive rebound and the putback, his first 2 to extend the lead back to 9, 17-8. Rockets want to run into the front court, down low they'll work it in to Corey. Prather, now right side Logston for a 3, and he connects with the tray. Rockets starting to heat up a little bit offensively on their side now. They cut the Socky lead to 6. 17-11, 52 seconds to play in the first. Reel with the basketball. Gives it Apps. Apps on the dribble. Off to Scranton on the wing. He finds himself open from the free throw line, and he hits again. Scranton's got 9 in the early going to make it 19-11 Pittsfield. He's gotten to some scoring spots early in this one after, Nick, you pointed out in the break, he was scoreless against Southeastern. He's a kid that really lets the game come to him, though, and going well for him so far tonight. 20 seconds to play in the first. 19-11 advantage for the Sockies. Rockets will possibly hold for a final shot. Seaver with it with 11 against Scranton. Now puts it on the deck with 8 with the right hand. Double team comes his way. Works it in the corner and throws it away. A turnover on Rushville Industry, their 5th. Sockies brought pressure that time, and the Rockets did not respond. Here's Tom Have in. Stout sits down. Length of the court to go for Pittsfield. Up by 8, looking to beat the buzzer here. 4.8 to play. Scranton will work it into the front court on the run. He will put up a 3 at the buzzer. It's way off the mark, and that's the way the first quarter comes to a close. After 1, it's Pittsfield 19, Rushville Industry 11. Second quarter play-by-play your way after this.
Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. No job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, we couldn't resist. Call Braden today at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Well, after a quarter of play, it's the Sockies leading Rushville Industry by a score of 19-11. Nate Scranton with 9 points in the early going for the Sockies. Pittsfield shot 8 of 14, 57%. Here's a floater by Tom Abe, no good. Rebound, Apps put back is good. Apps there to clean up the glass again. He's got 5. The Rockets were 5 of 9 from the floor, 55% in the first quarter. 21-11, Pittsfield up by double digits for the first time on the night. And here's a foul on the floor against Carter Klatt. I misspoke. The Sockies had an 11-point lead earlier, so not the first time, but it's the second foul on Klatt. Clemens going to come in, team 4th. And Klatt to the bench. On the other side, we see Tyler Bickerman in for the first time on the varsity side after having a big junior varsity contest. See if he can carry that over here into the varsity play. This ball all the way in the backcourt. Finds Nick Seaver. Seaver with it on the run. Free throw line off to Corey. Corey on the dribble drive in, forces one up and gets it to go. James Corey has 7 points already and makes it 21-13. Rio with it on the right side. Coach Watson getting his team to play hard defensively right now. Here's a backdoor pass. Rio to Apps. It won't fall through, but he'll shoot 2 shots. And that was a pretty fine on the back cut by TJ Rio. Bickerman called for the foul, his first, team 3rd, and Apps to the free throw line where he's 1 of 2 on the night. You don't see too many passes prettier than that one. As Rio threaded the needle, Apps just couldn't get it to roll through. First free throw on the way is good. Damon Emmerich of Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with all of your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon 217-285-4404. Apps has 6 points on the night and make it 7. As he makes both free throws and extends the lead back out to double digits. 23-13 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. A minute into the second quarter. On the right side, Spencer with the ball. They whip it around the perimeter, get it off to Bickerman. Out top, Seaver. Seaver off of the screen. Draws Scranton defensively, has picked it up. Works it out on the wing to Bickerman. Top of the key now, Spencer wants to direct some traffic. He gets a screen. Back to Seaver, Bickerman now. Trying to run a little pick and roll action. Are the Rockets on the perimeter? Here's a dribble drive by Seaver. Shot put up is good. Good height on that one to get over the top of the outstretched arm of Apps, and Seaver's got his first 2. Haven't been a lot of stops here for a while on either side. Rio with it, he's bumped out front. Has picked it up, now to Scranton on the left side. Over to Tom Have. Tom Have on the bounce still, looking for an opening. Gets away from the defender and up to reset. Apps will get the basketball. Looks down low, wasn't open. Now to Clemens. Socky's little 1-4 set. Here's Scranton, spins free. Turnaround shot, free throw line, no good. Rebound pulled in by Corey. That's his first. Into the front court, Seaver. In the corner, a 3 on the way, no good by Bickerman. Offensive rebound, though, down to Spencer. 3 now by Seaver is good, and Brad Tomave says, let's call a timeout. We'll pause as well. 5:33 to play in the second quarter. Rushville Industry with that 3 has cut this to a 5-point game. 23-18, a 30-second break. We're back with you after this.
When you hear Pike County Glass, what do you think of? Is it storm window and screen repair, commercial doors, windows and storefronts? Maybe it's auto glass repair, including windshields, rock chip repair, side glass and back glass. Or it could be screen and porches, glass showers and doors, and, well, you get the point. Glass is in their name, and glass is what they do. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area with high-quality craftsmanship, products, and customer service that's second to none. You'll find Pike County Glass at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, or call them at 217-285-4275.
Well, after leading by as many as 11 in this first half, the Saki lead is trimmed to 5 and forced Brad Tomei to call a timeout. As defensively, they have let down a little bit here in the second quarter, giving up 7 points while only scoring 4 of their own. Apps with the basketball out front, finds Clemens at the free throw line. To Tomei at the free throw line, it's way short. Rebound, Scranton will get an offensive board though, as he's underneath there. Trying to get out of that pickle and now turns it over. Turnover on the Sakis is their third. Into the front court, Spencer fakes the three, now atop the court. Skips it into the corner to Logston. He fakes the pass, now puts it on the deck, out top. Bickerman, he'll reset. 4:52 to play in the second quarter. Rockets down by 5. Spencer with it on the wing. He lost the dribble, now picks it back up. Works it to Bickerman, off of the screen. Look for the roll, wasn't open. Look for the back cut, wasn't open. Close to 5, now the ball thrown up for grabs and grabbed out there by Logston. Logston will try to bounce now. He fakes the three. Looks for an opening. Finds Spencer on the dribble. Has picked it up. Apps good recovery on the defensive side to Corey. Sagis are making them work for the points, and now they'll get a steal. Turnover number 6 on Rushville. Reel on the steal. Down low, Clemens missed the layup. And the rebound pulled in by Corey. Saki's missed an opportunity there for an easy 2. It was a good find, but Clemens clanked it off the bottom of the rim. 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. It's 23-18 Pittsfield. And now we'll see an offensive foul as an illegal screen called against the Rockets. That's whistled against James Corey, his first, team 4th, also a turnover the 7th, and a timeout on the court. We'll pause as well. 3:55 to play in the second quarter. 23-18, the advantage for Pittsfield on top of Rushville Industry on Central Illinois Sports.
6, 7, 8.
Pittsfield, high school, the champs are back. Put your hands together for the red, white, and black. We're raising the bar. See what's in store. Pittsfield, Southeast, we come back for more. PHS puts tradition on the rise. Southeast Nation puts the fear in your eyes. Hey, you won't forget us. We're stuck in your head. Whose colors are the best? Yellow, black, white, red. Let's go, Southeast.
Are you searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
We're back to live action, just under 4 minutes to play in the first half, and a 23-18 lead for the Pittsfield Sakis, and here's a near turnover. Joel Clemens, though, saves the day for Pittsfield. They'll give it out top to Reel. Reel on the dribble drive, jump stop, gets to the rim, missed the runner. Rebound, Apps falling away, won't fall. Rebound, Clemens underneath, needs to go up, does, and scores. Clemens with the offensive rebound and a putback, and now the man did not, what did he do, step over the inline down here? Still waiting to see what the call was. It'll be Saki ball underneath as Rushville Industries didn't take the ball out of bounds on the baseline correctly. The 8th turnover by the Rockets. Sieber will check back in. Spencer will sit down. 25-18 the lead now for Pittsfield on the Trash Queen scoreboard, and they catch a little break. They're in an opportunity to get a couple of possessions in a row. Ballinger is checked back in as Tomei took a chair a moment ago. Scranton, he gets a good look from 3, and he misses it this time. Rebound pulled in by Schultz. Schultz with the board, his second. Off to Sieber. Toward the front court against Ballinger. Dribble drive in, has picked it up. Behind the arc right side, Bickerman. Down by 7 are the Rockets with 3:03 to play in the second quarter. Bickerman Over on the left side, Seaver. Looks for an opening. Now he starts a dribble. Bounce pass, free throw line, Prather. Behind the arc, here's a 3-ball on the way in. Good by Gage Logston. Logston with his first 3. It's 25-21 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Rockets got down by 11 early, but they've kind of dominated this second quarter. Here's Apps to Reel. Hands it off to Scranton. Scranton on the bounce. To Apps, fakes the 3, dribble drive. Shot put up is good. They're going to wave it off and call an offensive foul. Apps whistled for his first. Team foul number 5. A turnover on the Sockies is their 4th. Ballinger and Clemens sit down. Tom Haven Stout back in for Pittsfield. 2:24 remaining in the first half. 25-21. The Socky lead cut to 4. And Rushville Industries on the attack. Here's a pass. Apps tries to steal it away, but steps on the sideline. So it'll stay with the Rockets. Rockets with 8 turnovers, so they could maybe be even closer or possibly in the lead in this one. Prather with it at the free throw line. He spins, now goes to Seaver out top. Seaver will hand it off on the right wing to Logston. Logston has a 3-pointer in this game.
Good tip by Tom Have there.
Stolen away. Turnover number 9. Tom Have on the dribble. Will lose the ball and he'll turn it right back over. 5th turnover by the Sox. He was going to drive and dish to Apps, but just lost the ball right at the last second. 1:52 to play in the first half. 25-21 Pittsfield. Out top, here's Logston. He's wide open for a 3, and he hits it again. This is a 1-point game. Logston's got 6, and the Rockets have cut it to 1. 25-24. 1:35 remaining in the first half. Here's Rio, back cut to Apps. Apps puts it up and in for 2 more.
Peyton Apps with a nice hesitation move to get to the bucket there.
Yep, he's got 9. Here's Logston. They're going to try to tie it up with a 3. No good. Apps grabs the rebound. He'll give it to Tom Haven in the front court. To Reel, attacks down low. Shot up, no good. Foul, then he'll shoot 2 shots. Foul whistled against Cannon Prather. He's got his first foul. It is the 5th team foul, I believe. And Reel will shoot 2 shots. TJ looking for his first points on the evening. 1:14 to play in the second quarter. A 3-point Socky lead. First one by Reel is off the mark. Moose Lodge 420 is a proud supporter of many community organizations and activities during the cold winter months, and it's cold this week. Moose Lodge 420 has their coat rack in front of the building. If you need a coat, take one, no questions asked. Stay warm and safe this winter. Second one by Reel is also no good. And the rebound down to Prather. He'll work it into the front court. In the corner, Spencer. Just a 3-point game with 1:05 to play in the second quarter. In the corner, Spencer. Bounce pass down low. That's to Prather. Good position, but missed the shot. And the rebound comes down to Cade Tomate, his second.
Sockies may look to slow down here to get final shot.
Up by 3 with 50 seconds to play in the second quarter. They led by 8 at the end of the first quarter, but they've given up 13 while scoring just 8 of their own. Here in the second, Tomate with it against Spencer. Gives it to Scranton with 35 seconds to play in the half. Scranton was hot early as he scored 9 in the first, but has not scored here in the second quarter. Over to Reel. He'll put it on the deck. Now back to Scranton with 23 seconds remaining. Puts it on the deck, does Scranton. Needs to get away. Close to 5. Over to Stout. Stout with a basketball to Tomate with 10. Down low, finds Reel, but a foul called out front first. Whistled here against Spencer. It's his second, team foul number 6. 9 seconds to play in the half. 27-24 Sockies. Reel to inbound. Inbounds pass to the backcourt to Scranton with 7. Over to Tom Have with 5. Tries the dribble drive. Out to Apps. For a 3. Good! Beats the buzzer with the tray. Apps has 12. And the Sockies extend the lead to 6 as we head to halftime. It's the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. It's Pittsfield 30, Rushville Industry 24. Halftime stats and analysis your way after this.
They say nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to US Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store or uscellular.com for details.
Carnes Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Carnes Communication. If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461 or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
We welcome you back on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. It's the Pittsfield Sockey's leading the Rushville Industry Rockets by the score of 30-24 here at the halftime break. Pittsfield led after a quarter, 19-11, but the Rockets with a 13-11 second quarter to cut it to 6 here at the break. Turnovers in the contest, 9 for Rushville Industry. For the Sockey's, 5 turnovers. 3 of those came in the second quarter. We have been tied once. That was at 2, a lead change of 1 time, and the Sockey's are led by as many as 11. Rushville Industry led 2-0 early. Fouling situation looks like this: 5 against Pittsfield, 2 on Carter Klatt, a single on Apps, Clemens, and Scranton. For Rushville Industry, 6 team fouls, and it's 2 fouls on Spencer and then a single foul on Seaver, Prather, Bickerman, and Corey. It's the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show, 30-24, advantage for Pittsfield over Rushville Industry. We'll take a look at the rest of your halftime stats after this.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockey's good luck this season. Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of the time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. For all your investment needs, call Derek Harris at 217-222-7173 or stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. Welcome Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
Welcome back on the Cards Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. It is a 30-24 advantage for the Pittsfield Sockies on top of the Rushville Industry Rockets here at the halftime break. Pittsfield shot 13 of 26, 50%, 3 of 8 from 3, 37.5%, 3 of 6 from the free throw line for a 50% clip. Peyton Apps had 12 points and 4 rebounds in the first half. Nate Scranton with 9 all in the first quarter. 3 points for Marco Ballinger on a 3. Cade Tomei, Bobby Stout, and Joel Clements all with 2 points apiece in the first half for the Sockies. The Rockets were 10 of 17, 58.8%, 4 of 9 from 3, 44%, and did not shoot a free throw in the first half. James Corey leads the way with 7 points. Gage Logston has 6, 5 points in the first half for Nick Seaver. Cannon Prather with 4, and 2 for Justin Schultz to round out the scoring for the Rockets. It's a 30-24 lead for the Sockies. Halftime stats are brought to you in part by Pike County Concrete. If you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call, 285-5548. With locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville, it's Pike County Concrete. A break here on the Cards Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. We'll get set for the second half. Play-by-play after this.
I'm Gary Mendenhall. I am running for mayor because I believe in the future of Pittsfield and its citizens. We have the potential to thrive economically and safely in a state where the outlook appears tough. Let's prosper and grow as a community through job creation, tourism, and recreation. We are neighbors and friends who care, love, support, and stand up together.
On April 6th, vote Gary Mendenhall for mayor of Pittsfield.
Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice. Prairie Land FS is locally owned and operated. We proudly serve our neighbors like you with 24-hour service to ensure the comfort of you and your family. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Spring will be here before you know it. Don't let busted screens leave you feeling cooped up when the nice weather arrives. Pike County Glass is your one-stop shop for screen and window repair. From storm window and screen repair to screened-in porch installation, Pike County Glass does it all and more. All with high-quality craftsmanship and products, plus customer service that is second to none. Call Pike County Glass at 217-285-4275 or stop by at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Pike County Glass, West Central Illinois' glass experts.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, Triope and Kansas State grad Emily Carls, Nathan and new all-star accountant Madeline Heyer. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Welcome back to the Cards Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. It's a 30-24 lead for the Pittsfield Sockies on top of Rushville Industry. Rushville will have the basketball to start the second half of play. You know, Nick, how you have old coaches who, after they give up coaching, maybe just sit around and tell you how to do things or what to do or critique how you do things? I've heard of some people like that.
Yeah.
Also, you know, you think a guy who's not that old would remember that he never played against Myers Leonard. I don't know how he would have guarded him. if he didn't play against him, but interesting nonetheless. It's 30-24 Pittsfield. Rushville Industry, though, the three-point shot in the second quarter, they were 3 of 5 from 3 and has made this an interesting game. A big three at the halftime break for Peyton Apps, so it was a big shot for the Sockies, or this would be just a three-point game. Rockets will have the basketball. We remind you about the Ty Rylander Run and Walk. It's a virtual event this year. Registration is open through February 20th. The event will be held March 20th through the 31st. Let's make it the biggest one ever. Go to the Ty Rylander Run on Facebook to register. Rockets will have the basketball here to start the second half. Seaver with it, and TJ Reel knocks it off of him and out of bounds, and a turnover on the Rockets is their 10th. So it'll be a turnover to start the second half for Rushville Industry, not what they were looking for. And the Sockies with possibly a little bit of momentum. Reel with it, over on the left wing to Apps. Looks for an opening, out top finds Klatt, who sat most of the second quarter in foul trouble. Now to Reel on the wing, out top Scranton. He's patient with it there. Looks for an opening, right side to Klatt. Down low, they'll get it to Tom. Maybe he'll back in against Seaver. Shot up, no good. Foul, then he'll shoot two. So Tom may recognize the mismatch there. Seaver called for the foul, his second, team first. Tom May to the free throw line for the first time this evening. He has 2 points. 7:29 to play in the third. And the first free throw by Kate Tomhave is good. Trash Queen, they're serving Pike, Adams, Scott, and Morgan counties with residential and commercial trash service. Also roll-offs, including 10-yard, 15-yard, and 20-yard roll-off containers. Call 217-320-4320. Tomhave no good on the second one. Rebound put back. Klatt won't go, but he's fouled. He'll head to the free throw line. And that one called on Schultz, his first, team second.
Carter Klatt looking for his first points of the game here tonight.
He picked up that second foul, about a minute and a half into the second quarter, and didn't play again. First one is good. Carter's a kid that can put up points in a hurry, though. I think he was in double figures both of the first two games.
He had 14, I believe, last week.
Second one also good. He's good from the stripe. So that makes it 33-24 Sockies. The lead out to 9. They're going to double out front and have the ball stolen away. Turnover number 11. Scranton into the front court on the run out, up and off the window and in for two. Good find by TJ Reel. Scranton's got 11, and the Sockies have tied their largest lead of the night, this 11-point lead, 35-24. In the corner, dribble drive in, shot up on the floater, no good by Corey. Rebound down to Apps, his second board. Into the front court, Scranton to Tomhave. Shot fake and a drive. Shovels it off to Reel. 4 of 3. Good. TJ Reel with his first three of the night. And the Sockies lead by 14. Kyle Watson and the Rockets want a timeout. We'll pause as well. Pittsfield comes out hot to start the second half. They lead 38-24. 6:45 to play in the third. Back with you after this.
In the charming town of Pittsfield, Illinois, awaits a dining experience sure to impress. Nucci's Restaurant, specializing in Italian cuisine, succulent steaks, seafood, pasta, burgers, sandwiches, and scrumptious desserts, all made to order. Mouth-watering and high-quality dishes at affordable prices. Nucci's is the perfect setting for a dinner date or a family meal. It's more than dining, it's an experience. Check out Facebook for live entertainment. Once you experience Nucci's, it will become a favorite destination.
Sharing a big family moment, working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
Well, the Rushville Rockets took the timeout as they found themselves down 14 points as the Sockies come out and score 8 in a row to start this third quarter in less than a minute and a half. Here's a traveling call, and it's already the third turnover of the half against Rushville Industry. The Sockys have made an adjustment defensively, Nick, as you can tell. They're kind of running a double team when the ball gets to the wing, and Rushville's not handled it well. Scranton to Rio, free throw line. Klatt looks for the high-low. Instead, he'll fire up from the free throw line, no good, and the rebound pulled in by Gage Logston, his second. Logston will just bring it into the front court himself. He hits Corey in the hands and out of bounds, and a turnover the 13th. 6:10 to play in the third. That one was an unforced error. No turnovers are good, but the unforced ones really make you pull your hair out if you're a coach. Rio with it on the left side. Lob pass down low. He overthrows his intended recipient, and the ball out of bounds. A turnover on the Sockys is their sixth. Sockys didn't have very good spacing that trip down the court. They had two guys both on the same side of the block. Seaver with it. Bounce pass out to Schultz. Turns and faces at the top of the key. Over on the right wing now, Corey gets a touch. 5:40 to play in the third. Corey has picked it up. Free throw line to Prather. Holds it high above his head there. Off to Seaver. Prather's about 6'2", but he takes the ball up over his head and kind of down behind. He's going to get a guy sneaking in from behind if he's not careful. Here's a shot put up by Seaver, no good. He's fouled by Apps. He'll shoot two shots. Apps with his second, first team foul of the half, and to the free throw line is Gage Logston. Logston, for the first time this evening, will head to the free throw line. He has 6 points on the night. These are the first free throws of the evening for Rushville Industry. First one on the way by Logston is no good. Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday on the south side of the square in Pittsfield for patients 18 months and older. No appointments necessary. Learn more about their services at IlliniHospital.org. Second one on the way. Logston missed them both. Rebound tipped around. It's an offensive board for Corey. And a putback up and in. Who was that, Nick? That's Schultz, I believe it was. He's got 4. And makes it 38-26, first points of the second half for Rushville Industry. Tomei with it, and he's bumped and fouled by Corey, and Corey will pick up his second foul. Third team foul of this second half already. Ball out of bounds on the sideline for the Sockys. Inbounds pass comes to Apps. He'll work it down low to Klatt. Fakes, goes up with it. Off balance shot won't fall. And the rebound coming out of there with it is Logston. Tomei picks his pocket though. Down low to Apps, who puts it up and in for 2. Tomei the steal. Apps is the recipient of another easy basket. He's got 14 to make it 40-26 Sockys. Here's an easy basket the other way. Up and good by Justin Schultz as he got free underneath. Schultz another 2 as he's had a couple of buckets in this second half. Give him 6 on the night. 4:30 to play in the third. Tomei dribble drive in. Gets caught underneath. Throws a pass out to Ballinger. Down to Klatt. Klatt will throw it to Ballinger, top of the key. To Apps, fakes the 3. Dribble drive in. Shot fake, squares. Shot put up too hard. Rebound out of bounds. Oh, saved in. And it comes free to Prather. He'll work it to his teammate Seaver into the front court. A 3 on the way by Logston, no good. Prather, the offensive rebound, won't fall. And this time the rebound comes into the hands of the Sockys, Nate Scranton. Scranton with 4 boards. 3:54 to play in the third. Sockys have gone on a little scoring drought though. Here's Tomei on a dribble drive, and that's an offensive foul. Prather stays in and takes the charge. Tomei whistled for the foul. It's his first, team's second. A turnover on the Sockys. They're 7th in the media timeout here. 3:49 to play in the third. 40-38 advantage for the Sockys on top of Rushville Industry. We're back after this.
Do you know Kate Marable from Hometown Real Estate?
She's from my hometown.
Whether you're buying or selling a home, you can trust Kate Marable for all your home needs. 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809. Or go to www.illinoishometown.com. That's Kate Marable from Hometown Real Estate, and you can trust her because
she's from my hometown. She's from my hometown.
There's no debate. Call Kate at Hometown Real Estate today.
With 3:49 to play in the third quarter, it's the Pittsfield Sockies 40, Rushville Industry 28 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. It will be Rushville Industry basketball. The Sockies had a turnover a moment ago on an offensive foul whistled against Cade Tomhave. The Sockies had an 11-point lead in the first half, but it was trimmed to as few as 3 before they extended it out to a 6 right at the halftime buzzer. They went on an 8-0 run to start this second half and have extended the lead out to 12 as we speak, led by as many as 14. Seaver into the front court. Ian Ballinger bouncing back and forth, and Marco Ballinger will be called for the reach-in foul. It's Marco's first, team third. Ball out of bounds on the sideline for Tyler Bickerman. Bickerman scored 23 points in the JV game. And the win for the Rockets. Inbounds pass comes to Prather. He'll put it on the deck, works it out top to Seaver. Seaver against Ballinger. Sockies have been in a man-to-man, I think, the whole evening. Here's Spencer down low to Prather on the baseline. Good find, and Prather puts it up and in. Cannon Prather has 6 and cuts the Pittsfield lead to 10, 40-30. 3:18 left in this third period. Tomhave over on the left wing apps. He'll take at the top of the key to Ballinger, who does have a 3-point shot in this game. Off to Clemens for a 3. It's no good. Rebound fought for. Marco Ballinger will run it down on the offensive side. To Tomhave in the corner. Dribble drive in. Behind the head pass. And Tomhave, before he could get the pass off, is bumped and fouled by Bickerman. Bickerman's second, team fourth.
Would have been a great pass by Tomhave there to set up apps for the open layup.
I was worried for a second it could have been an offensive foul too. I'm not so sure Bickerman didn't have position. Tomhave in the corner to Apps. Looks free throw line to Clemens. He'll take a single dribble now to Tomhave. He'll pull up from the free throw line. It's good.
Screen by Joe Clemens there.
Tomhave's got 5, and the lead back out to a dozen. 42-30, 2:40 to play in the third. Seaver with it. See Jackson Fish for the first time of the evening in a moment. Once we get a dead ball. And we'll get a dead ball as Clemens is going to reach over the top of the man, call for his second, team fourth. It'll allow Fish to come in along with Reel. They will be into the contest for Ballinger, and also sitting down will be Peyton Apps. Apps having a big night, 14 points. 12 of those came in the first half. For the Rockets, inbounding it will be Bickerman. Finds an open man who, fell down with the ball, and they get a timeout called. Timeout on the court will pause as well. 2:28 to play in the third, 42-30 advantage for the Sockies. Back after this.
Are you searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
Back to live action. Inbounds pass comes to Severs. Down low, Prather. Prather, a turnaround shot over Clemens. Just kind of flicks it up at the rim, and it goes through. Cannon Prather's got 8 and makes it 42-32 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 2:15 to play in the third. Sockies have Reel with it on the right wing. Toward the top of the key now to Fish. Fish to Clemens on the right wing. Had a man open, but instead goes to the corner to Tomhave. Tomhave tries the drive, cut off there. He's still got a bounce though. Kicks it to the corner, and Fish, he'll get a good look from 3. It's an air ball, way too long, and the rebound run down by Prather. His third. Into the front court comes Seaver with the basketball. Chance to cut it to single digits for Rushville Industry. Spencer with it on the wing. He drives baseline, gets caught underneath. Clemens steps in front of it, takes it away. Turnover number 15 for Rushville. Now Spencer on the floor after it, tied up, and it'll be Socky basketball. Good hustle by Spencer, though. He got the ball stolen away, and then he went right after the man. Here's Clapp back in. Clemens sits down on the other side. James Corey returns to the lineup, and he will replace Prather. 1:34 to play in the third. 42-32 Sockies with the advantage and the basketball. Scranton will bring it up. Ian Reel. Reel might have got away with a travel that time as he drug the pivot foot. Klatt, top of the key, down to Tom Have left side, off of the screen from Klatt. Dribble drive, kicks to the corner, Fish turns down the three. He'll drive in, gets caught into the lane, shot put up no good, and the rebound down to Schultz. Schultz to Logston into the front court, 1:07 to play in the third. Picks up the dribble, does Logston. Out between the circles, Bickerman. Bickerman against TJ Reel. Over on the right wing to Logston. Gets him run through the screens, gets a screen on his own from Corey. Now in some trouble is Logston, close to 5. Gets the pass off just in the nick of time to Schultz. Justin Schultz drives in, has the ball go off of his foot. No, to say it was off of the Sockies. I thought Schultz caught a break there. I thought it went off of his left leg. Fish sits down, Apps back into the game. 41.8 seconds to play in the third. Ball out of bounds to the Rockets underneath their own hoop. Inbounds pass comes into Schultz. He could have posted up, I think, against Scranton there. Instead, a drive by Corey, and they'll call him for an offensive foul. He and Reel kind of collided there, and Corey called for his third, team fifth, turnover the 16th.
TJ Reel has forced a couple turnovers here in the second half. Played a really good defensive ball.
Yes, 7 total turnovers for Rushville in this third quarter after turning it over 9 times in the entire first half. Tomei brings it across with 28 seconds to play in the third. Gets it to Reel out near the half-court center circle. Over to Scranton, and a foul going to be called to Spencer. Put both hands on him. His third, team 6th. You know, Nick, back in the day, that center circle to start the game, they would tip the ball off. They'd throw it up usually the 2 tallest guys or the 2 best jumpers would jump in the middle.
Seemed like so long ago.
That was way back in 2019, if you'll believe it. Here's a drive by Reel, no good. Rebound out of bounds, it'll be Rushville basketball. A little bit 2020, I guess, too. They had a little jump action. Here comes Seaver back into the game along with Prater. They replace Spencer, and also taking a chair will be Schultz. 14.7 seconds to play in the third. It's a 10-point lead for Pittsfield, but Rushville with a chance to cut it to single digits as we are down the final seconds of this third quarter. Seaver works it out to Prater. Over on the left side now, Bickerman down to Prater. Going to try to post up. Tough turnaround, no good. Apps with the rebound for the Sockies. And that's how the third quarter comes to an end. 42-32. Pittsfield on top of Rushville Industry. After 3 quarters of play, fourth quarter play-by-play your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Press Yours on You would like to thank everyone in our community for your support in the past 15 years. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space with spirit wear for Unity Mustangs, Liberty Eagles, Brown County Hornets, and our hometown Central Panthers. Businesses, let us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We are excited to now offer lasered hat patches. With limitations on attendance to local sporting events, we are excited to help bring you this game. Press Yours on You, 506 Westwood, Camp Point, Illinois.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Ready to start the fourth quarter. It's Rushville Industry basketball. They trail by 10, 42-32 to the Pittsfield Sockies here at Voschel Gym. But the Rockets still within shouting distance, and a couple of times tonight it looked like the Sockies might run away with them. But Rushville Industry has fought hard to stay in this one. Here's a 3 on the way by Seaver. It's no good. Rebound, Klatt gets it, but Prater comes down with it on the offensive side. Off to Logston. His runner is blocked. Rebound tipped around, and Tom Have gets the board for Pittsfield. He'll work it into the front court. Full speed ahead. Around the man to the rim and scores. Tom Have with 7. And it's a 14-point Socky lead.
Tom Have's been quite the rebounding machine the past couple games for the Sockies.
Just getting in good position down there. Definitely not one of the bigger men on the court.
Yeah, I believe he had 9 last week against Southeastern.
Here's a wide open look. Sievers in the corner for a 3. It won't fall, and the rebound down to Apps. Apps with his 6th board. 7 minutes to play, 44-32 Sockeye, shooting to tie or take their biggest lead of the night. Apps with it between the circles to Tommy. Ball tip stolen away. Turnover number 9, and the layup is up and good by Bickerman as he got a hand in the passing lane and the steal. Cuts it down to a 10-point game, 44-34. 6:48 remaining in the contest. Timeout Rushville. We're back after this.
Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. It's time for you to find out the difference that thousands have found with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville. If you're looking for a new Ford, Lincoln, or maybe a used car truck or SUV, why don't you take the short drive to Jacksonville, Illinois, Westtown Ford. They have the best sales and service in the area, and what a selection, thousands to choose from. It's Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, 30 minutes from high prices. Phone 217-245-7101 or go to westtownford.com.
Well, with 6:48 remaining in this contest, it's down to a 10-point game again, 44-34. Pittsfield on top of Rushville Industry. Sockies have the basketball following the Rushville timeout. Pittsfield without a turnover. They gave up an easy basket to the Rockets. Here's Tom. Maybe gets to the rim. Shot put up no good. Rebound pulled down by Gage Logston for Rushville. He'll take it coast to coast. Kick it out on the wing, now to Bickerman. Past his man, in with a little floater, no good. Nate Scranton has the board for the Sockies, his 5th rebound. To Tom Ave into the front court now, Reel. Toward the top of the key, Apps gets the touch. Ooh, there was Klatt, didn't get it to him. Free throw line now, Scranton with the basketball. He'll give it free throw line to Klatt. His shot up there is good. Carter Klatt with 4 points. Makes it 46-34. 6 minutes remaining. Prather with it at the free throw line. Kicks to the right side. Bickerman throws a bounce pass in the middle, and it's stolen away. Turnover number 17. The 8th of the second half. Saki's up by a dozen with under 6 to play, and now an offensive foul called on Cade Tomave off of the ball. Turnover on Pittsfield is their 10th. Second foul on Tomave, team 5th. So a chance for the Rockets again to cut it to a 10-point game, or even closer if they could make it 3 here. Seaver has it on the bounce out front. Free throw line to Prather. Prather will kick it out on the wing to Logston. Prather now trying to post up down low. He and Klatt fighting hard for position. Logston gets a screen now from Prather. Still on the dribble on the left side, and a foul called underneath against Peyton Apps of Pittsfield, his 3rd, team 6th. Clemens will come in, Klatt will sit down. So we'll be in the bonus both ways after the next foul. Bickerman to inbound. Looking, he had a man open, now he throw it to the corner to Logston. Down low with it is Corey, and he travels. 18th turnover by Rushville Industry. Hey, Bowlers Universe, they're open until 10 o'clock Monday through Friday, 4 to midnight on Saturdays. A great menu to choose from. They'll have open bowling this Friday, or check that, this Saturday, how about, and next Saturday at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. Tom Ave with the basketball for the Sockies. Looks for the pass down low. Wide open, Nate Scranton. His first basket in a while. He's got 13. And ties the biggest lead of the contest for the Sockies, his 14-point bulge. Here's a drive by Logston. He comes down a little 1-2 and scores. He might have got away with steps there, but the Sockies might have got away with the travel, or a foul, I should say. Logston has 8, 48-36. And now the Sockies have a travel of their own. The 11th turnover and a media timeout. We'll pause as well. 4:36 to play. 48-36, the advantage for Pittsfield on top of Rushville Industry on Central Illinois Sports.
Gary Mendenhall is ready to serve you as the next mayor of Pittsfield.
I'm Gary Mendenhall. I am confident that our beautiful city has our best days ahead of us. I am determined to make this community safe and prosperous with potential for future growth. I intend to address the issues that we are currently facing, as well as develop a promising vision for our future.
On April 6th, vote Gary Mendenhall for mayor of Pittsfield.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
4 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in this contest. It's a 48-36 lead for the Pittsfield Sockies on top of the Rushville Industry Rockets. Rockets will have the basketball out of the media timeout. Seaver with it. Little hesitation dribble. Kicks to the wing. Logston, a good look from three, no good. Rebound Scranton with another board. His sixth. Tomave on the run into the front court. Down low to Clemens and a good find. Clemens puts it in for his second basket of the night. 50-36 Sockies. Again, tying their biggest lead. Here's a drive now by Spencer the other way, though. And it seems like the Sockies at times forget to get back and play on the defensive end. Give up a pretty easy basket there. Just under 4 to play. Spencer is out on Tomave. Tomave drives, kicks to the wing. Rio had a trouble with the catch. He'll have to put it on the deck. Breaks free from his defender, gets it to Apps. Apps to Rio, right side Scranton. Scranton with the dribble now to Tomave. He'll fire away from downtown too hard. Rebound Clemens with the board. And a foul going to be called. So Clemens gets the offensive rebound, his second rebound of the night. And a foul going to be called on Nick Seaver, his third. Team seventh. Clemens to the free throw line for the one and bonus. Clemens has 4 points on the evening, 2 in each half. And he'll head to the stripe. The Sockies are just 6 of 10 from the free throw line as a team tonight. 3:34 to play, up by 12. The first by Joel Clemens is good, and he'll get the bonus. Gives us an opportunity to remind you to pick up your copy of the Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out tomorrow on a newsstand near you. Second by Joel Clemens, also good. Always like it when a senior steps to the line and is able to knock them down. Back out to a 14-point lead. Here's a kick as Nate Scranton got a foot in the passing lane. It'll be Rushville Industry ball out of bounds underneath with 3:29 remaining. Spencer to inbound for the Rockets. Close to 5. He'll get it into Prather. Here comes Real, or is that Scranton? That's Real from behind.
That's TJ Real. That's another great defensive play by TJ Real in the second half.
He got the steal, the 19th turnover, and then Prather just picked him up like a sack of potatoes and fouls him. The second foul on Prather, team 8th, and TJ Real heads to the free throw line where he's 0 of 2. Has 3 points, but you talk about his defense has been a difference in this second half.
I think that's the fourth one that really showed out to me.
3:27 to play. If he could make this one, it'd be the biggest lead for the Sockies on the night, and he does just that. Real Met and Twine, hey, they're located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. TJ, he'll be out there maybe mixing some concrete here soon. Stop by and see him. Rick and Tracy, 285-5013. Real misses the second free throw, and the rebound is run down by the Rockets. Here's a ball tipped again by Real, stolen away by Clemens. Clemens on the run out, down to Real. Left-hand layup won't fall. Rebound tipped around. Clemens has another offensive board. He's to the rim.
Joe Clemens, what a play.
Clemens with 3 offensive rebounds and 8 points and puts the Sockies up 55-38. Here's Spencer now, a tough fadeaway shot, no good. Apps with a rebound, into the front court, Real stretching the floor, up and in for 2. What a find by Apps off of his 7th rebound of the night. And the Sockies now up by 19. 57-38 on the Trash Queen scoreboard, their largest lead of the contest with 2:40 remaining. Logston with the basketball out front. He'll fire a wide open three, and he hits it there. And he's in double figures as Gage Logston with 11. The three-point shot will prompt a timeout by Rushville Industry. We'll step aside as well. 2:32 to play, 57-41. Saukeys on top. Back after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Sharing a big family moment, working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
2:32 to play, 57-41 the advantage for Pittsfield on top of Rushville Industry following the timeout by Rushville. Saukeys will have the ball. Scranton with it. Still dribbling out near the half-court line. Now Seaver knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Pittsfield in the backcourt on the sideline. You would think, you know, out of a timeout like that, you maybe see some full-court pressure by Rushville Industry, and it's really just kind of just a loose man, really nothing as far as a trapping type of defense would go. Down by 16 with 2:17 to play. They have to try to create some turnovers. Rio will inbound it to Apps. He will let everybody clear out, bring it into the front court. Apps toward the right wing. Out top, TJ Rio. Saukeys into that stack set to take a little time off the clock here. Now Scranton with it on the right side. Has picked it up, needs some help. Close to 5, gets it free to Clemens. Clemens with the basketball, backdoor pass to Apps, off the window and in. Good floor vision by Clemens. Apps with another 2, he's got 16. And then he goes down holding a knee. And I didn't see what happened, did you?
I did not.
Apps is down and in some pain almost immediately as he scored the basket and now is on the floor, and we will step aside for a timeout. It is a 59-41 lead for the Saukeys on top of Rushville Industry. 1:50 to play in the contest, and we're back after this.
Gary Mendenhall is ready to serve you as the next mayor of Pittsfield.
I'm Gary Mendenhall. I am confident that our beautiful city has our best days ahead of us. I am determined to make this community safe and prosperous with potential for future growth. I intend to address the issues that we are currently facing, as well as develop a promising vision for our future.
On April 6th, vote Gary Mendenhall for mayor of Pittsfield.
Since 1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products, competitive prices, and...
But what about the new locations, Grampy?
What new location?
Well, boys, Logan Ag now has locations in Winchester, Illinois, and in LaBelle, Missouri.
So now there are 4?
I'll be 4 this year.
Logan Ag, serving customers in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Paris and LaBelle, Missouri.
Our vision for agriculture is 2020.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. No job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, we couldn't resist. Call Braden today at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Well, something you never like to see, a young man go down and with an injury, and Apps is helped off the floor by the trainer, and we'll have to wait and see the outcome of that, of course. But he went down almost immediately after scoring the basket and was really in some pain. Here's a 3 by Maddox Crozier, no good. Rebound down to Clemens for the Sockies. That's Joel Clemens' fourth rebound. Pittsfield is up by 18 points with 1:28 to play. They're going to get their third victory of the season, but right now the Sockies, that thrill of victory has kind of been zapped away with the injury to Apps here down the stretch. It looked like a pretty harmless play as he backdoor cut the man, went up for a basket, and as he kind of turned to go up the floor, he went down immediately and grabbed at the knee. Obviously, you don't want to speculate anything, but Apps is not one of those kids that just goes down all the time. Scranton with the basketball, under a minute to play. He'll work it over to Clemens. Out to Tom Habe with 50 seconds remaining. Tom Habe and Spencer out there. Tom Habe drives, works it out to Scranton. With 40 seconds remaining. Scranton will put it on the deck. Spencer took a flop a moment ago. Tom Habe with the basketball against Spencer with 28 seconds left. He will drive toward the basket, put up a little runner, no good. Rebound down to Klatt. He'll put it up, count it, and one. Klatt's got 6. And an and one opportunity here for the junior. Foul was on Spencer. It's his 4th, team 9th. Here's Fish into the game. Tom Habe sits down. Also, Jess Hayden will check in for the first time, I believe. Bobby Stout also into the game. Clemens sits down. Scranton takes a chair. Klatt to the free throw line where he is 2 of 2, has 6 points. 61-41 Sockies. Free throw by Klatt is good as he completes the 3-point play. 62-41, biggest lead of the ballgame right now for Pittsfield. With 15 seconds left, Bickerman on the right side finds Crozier. Out top to Spencer. Over to Bickerman with 5. He'll try the dribble drive in. Blocked out of bounds by Stout with 3.3 seconds left. It'll be ball out of bounds underneath for the Rockets. Crozier to inbound it. Ball was kicked possibly. And they'll take it out again. Just trying to get the final 3 seconds and some change off of the clock here. It's an inbounds pass that comes out front to Clark. He'll give it off, and a shot will not be taken, and that's how we finish this contest. A 62-41 win for the Pittsfield Sockies over the Rushville Industry Rockets. Rockets drop to 0-2. Pittsfield moves to 3-0 on the season, and we take you to the postgame show. It's presented by Illini Community Hospital, where we'll have a look at final stats. We'll talk with Saukey head coach Brad Tomhabe, and we'll name the Edward Jones Player of the Game, all coming up on Central Illinois Sports.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
When you hear Pike County Glass, what do you think of? Is it storm window and screen repair, commercial doors, windows and storefronts? Maybe it's auto glass repair, including windshields, rock chip repair, side glass and back glass. Or it could be screen and porches, glass showers and doors, and, well, you get the point. Glass is in their name, and glass is what they do. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area with high-quality craftsmanship, products, and customer service that's second to none. You'll find Pike County Glass at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, or call them at 217-285-4275.
They say nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to US Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store or uscellular.com for details.
Cards Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent, on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Cards Communication. If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back to the postgame show. It's presented by Illini Community Hospital. A final of this one, a 62-41 win for the Pittsfield Sockies over the Rushville Industry Rockets. Sockies led 19-11 after a quarter. Rushville Industry made a game of it in the second quarter, cut it down to as few as 3. Peyton Apsby, the buzzer, with a 3 to finish the half. Up 6 was Pittsfield, 30-24. Pretty even third quarter. Pittsfield will lead by 10, 42-32, but the Sockies outscore the Rockets 20-9 in the fourth quarter to win this one, 62-41. Sockies were 25 of 49 from the floor, just over 50%. They were 4 of 12 from 3, 33%, and 9 of 15 from the free throw line. Peyton Apps led the way with 16 points and 7 rebounds in the contest. Nate Scranton with 13 total points. 8 for Joel Clemens, along with 5 rebounds. Carter Klott had 7 points, all in the second half. Also 7 for Cade Tomhave. Marco Ballinger had a 3, Bobby Stout with a 2, and TJ Reel finishes the game with 6 points in the contest. Rushville Industry 17 of 35 from the floor, just over 50% of their own right. They were 5 of 15 from 3, 33%, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Gage Logston led the way with 11 points, 8 for Cannon Prather, 7 points for James Corey. Justin Schultz was 6, 5 for Nick Seaver. Tanner Spencer and Tyler Bickerman both also put in 2 points for the Rockets, who fall to 0-2 on the season. Sockies win this one by the final of 62-41. We'll pause for a timeout on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. We'll talk with Socky head coach Brad Tomhave coming up next.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season. Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of the time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. For all your investment needs, call Derek Harris at 217-222-7173 or stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. FDIC.
We welcome you back on the postgame show. It's presented by Illini Community Hospital. Since 1942, Illini Community Hospital has been serving the area with excellent healthcare services, from primary and specialty care to emergency medicine. Illini is here to serve you and your family. Learn more about their services at IlliniHospital.org. The Sockies with the 62-41 victory tonight over the Rushville Industry Rockets. Sockies move to 3-0 on the season. They will play host to Brussels on Friday night right here at Voschel Gymnasium, and looking to move to 4-0 on the season. We will visit with Saukey head coach Brad Tomave here momentarily after he's done speaking with his squad in the locker room. And, a game that really Rushville Industry could have gone away quite a few times in the first half. Fell down by as many as 11, but fought back, made it a 3-point game, then a 6-point game at the half. 10-point game after 3. Saukeys run away with this one in the fourth quarter, and we're glad to be joined by Saukey head coach Brad Tomave. And coach, you're always excited about a victory, but that one you kind of have a bitter taste in your mouth with the last couple of minutes of that one with the injury to Apps, and we're certainly hoping the best for him.
Yeah, well, we sure are. You hate to see anybody go down, especially a senior, when so much has been taken away from them already. So if everybody got a few thoughts and prayers out there. Don't know. I don't know much about it other than, the look on his face as I came out of the locker room. So we'll be hoping for good news for old Peyton and the Apps family for sure.
A game that you jumped out early, led by as many as 11 in the first half. Had to give Rushville Industry some credit there in the first half of play. They fought back, shot the ball well from the three-point line in the second quarter, and had Apps not beaten the buzzer with a three-point shot, this has been a three-point game at the half.
Yeah, they really came out and they were aggressive for the major part of that first half. They were really getting out and guarding. Our guys were struggling with it a little bit. So you got to give them credit. But at the same time, our guys kept their composure for the most part and did some things that were nice to see on the fly defensively, which led to some good offense. So they were able to pull it out situationally at the end of the game.
Good energy to start the third quarter. I think you went on an 8-0 run. You turned them over 7 times in the third quarter, and that's really what you want to try to do, is turn that defense into offense.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, as I told them, their defense let them play a little bit freer offensively in the first half, which you saw, in my opinion, that was the result of their success offensively. So, and I think you saw that with our guys being able to switch some defensive looks up and kind of freed us up offensively to get out and get some easy baskets within the offense or into transition. So hopefully they understand that, and they learned a little bit of playing the game just as much with your mind and than it is your body. So it's good to see them execute some of those things. And like I told them, you never want to get too high after a win. They need to stay humble and be appreciative, and they're never, a mistake is never as bad as what they might think it is, and be able to move on from that mistake. So we're learning that as we go.
You have some kids that really maybe offensively things haven't gone as well. You take a look at like TJ Reel, for instance. Maybe offensively so far this season things haven't gone as well, but he had some big defensive plays in the third quarter. Nate Scranton against Southeastern, the points weren't there. He scores 9 in the first half for you tonight, and that's really cool to see those guys kind of develop in those roles. Same thing with Joel Clemens tonight, who finishes with we had him 8 points and 4 rebounds, 3 on the offensive side. So it's kind of neat to see those guys develop those roles earlier in the season.
Absolutely. I thought TJ had a really nice defensive floor game, and then which led to some good stuff offensively. There's not a kid out there that probably seen more basketball reps in gyms than that kid. He's got a really good feel for the game. He just needs to kind of relax a little bit and let it come to him, not put too much pressure on himself. And then I was really tickled for Joel. Carter, was on the never really got in the flow of the game. It felt like he got 2 fouls early and had to sit on the bench for the remainder of the first half. And Joel had to step in, and Joel made some really nice hustle plays down the stretch and kept the ball alive on the offensive end. Got a couple putbacks, made a nice pass, I believe, for a layup. So. The more reps he gets, the more comfortable he's going to get, and he had a really nice game tonight. It was nice to see. Nate's got the ability to do a lot of things offensively for us. The other night his shot wasn't falling. Well, tonight, you don't ever rest your hat on what you did last week. You got to be ready to play the next game, and Nate's got that option and got the ability, and he knocks some shots down like we know he can.
Friday night, home against Brussels, varsity only game at 6 o'clock. It was nice to have a few fans in the stands tonight. Good to see the cheerleaders and the Sockettes as well. It added a little more energy back in the gym.
It sure did. It was, Angie and I talked about it today, kind of excited to get closer to normal and being able to have some fans out and parents here in the bleachers for them. And whether it's a basketball parent or a cheer or Sockette, they deserve that opportunity too. So, but no, we're glad that they were here and appreciate, as always, the support that they give their kids and the program.
62-41 Sockies with a victory over Rushville. Coach, as always, thanks for the time.
Thanks, guys.
That's Socky head coach Brad Tomhave. Time to name our Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris player of the game. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. And Peyton Apps, our Player of the Game in this one, 16 points, 7 rebounds. And as Coach Tom had talked about, saying a little extra prayer and good vibes towards Peyton as with that injury toward the end of the contest. We're hoping that did not end up being as serious as it possibly appeared at first glance, but we'll know more for you later on this week. That's going to do it from Boschel Gym. For Nick Niebuhr, I'm Charlie Hull. 62-41, the win for the Pittsfield Sockies over the Rushville Industry Rockets, another Central Illinois Sports presentation.